Okay then. We should be live now.
Yeah, it is. It's running for 15 seconds.
Okay then. Well, hello everybody and welcome
Yeah,
to tonight's session of Rise of Unity. I'm your DM Spaz, and with me tonight are my lovely victims, players. And with that, would you guys like to introduce yourself, starting with Vindabran?
Oh, hey, I get to start. I am Brian. I am going to be playing Vindebrand Giantkin from the Great Woods in the North. And I am a druid in the Circle of Elements. And I was not the one that passed out and broke some chairs and tables in the bar last night, finally.
For once.
That's
First time for everything.
It is a norm for him.
Unfortunately.
Oh, okay. I'm glad we avoided that one.
And next up, Rezo.
I am Rezo Rendal, the Rougarou wizard and rogue, and I'm very excited to go into a spooky castle.
If we get there.
If we get there.
Indrid.
Hi everyone, I'm Dylan. I'm going to be playing Indrid Cold, the Tiefling Rogue Warlock. And yeah, I'm just here as everyone's favorite paranormal investigator. Totally qualified. Absolutely.
You'll be in front the whole time.
No, I have to lead. That's not part of the process.
He
We'll
leads from the rear.
go back over it.
What?
Go ahead.
I thought you were a front up man, weren't you?
That's what she said.
Ew.
Okay then. And with that, Arlo.
Hey everyone, my name is Connor. I am playing Arlo Thistlebrush, the Halfling Shadow Sorcerer.
Nice. And also somebody that can surprisingly hold their alcohol for their age.
Hey.
Right.
He's undead. He's been secretly undead this whole time. He's got no liver.
Only slightly.
He didn't actually consume anything. It was just like held in a bag.
A bag of holding. He just keeps in his
Yeah, you
stomach.
slide a hand.
And next up is the very boisterous lion.
Yes.
Rave.
Hi guys, I'm AJ, and I play Rave, the Bard Lion Tabaxi. In this one, he is part of the Shroud, and he's a big, buff, boisterous, beautiful bad boy. Any more B words we can put in there, feel free to fit them in.
Bombastic.
Badass.
Not any good
bombastic.
ones.
Bitch.
Bitch. And last, and definitely not least, considering the size.
Hey-o.
My
Alright.
name's Scott. Hello, my name is Scott, and I'll be playing Uther Koig Kassan, the Centaur Cavalier.
Did we just go from like smallest to largest in size that counts?
No, I was in the middle.
Yeah, I know.
I'm okay with that.
I don't know where you're leading at there,
I'm okay with my
Rave, but
Someone's a bit of a
And with that, Brian, would you like to give everybody a recap of last session?
I'm just very excited.
I can give a very high-level recap because I was unable to watch the whole stream rewatching. But we started with the four, Rezo, Vin, Arioma, and Torin, on their way to a new town, so trying to meet up with Arioma's mother. On the way, we saw something odd, a cart with a house on it and a little Randolph the Mad on top with what was the centaur leading it along. So there we met Sir Uther. We had a bit of a chat, some introductions. We tried to get a little boulder ball going, but our first introduction to this behemoth of a centaur resulted in, I think, a nat 1 for his strength on his first pitch. So we'll have to work on that
Why did you bring it up?
because it was funny. So after that, we made our way into town. We came up to what was an argument between a beautiful-looking tiefling and a strapping lion trying to debate as to who was more beautiful. Some bets were made. I think Wobbles was the one taking all the bets, and I believe it was Indrid that won. A couple people won some money.
That's where I got all this money from.
That's it. That's it. So after that, the ladies, Arioma and Torrent, went off to go to the temple to find Arioma's mother. And the rest went in and promptly decided to have a drinking contest. What was it? First one to pass out was to buy the drinks. And I think right off the bat, Rezo knew he was outmatched, so he just started sipping on it. And who was next out? I think
it was
Lion.
I think it was
ended
Brave.
Then Lion or Rave. Then I found correct.
And then Dylan was after that. I know
He
it was
was
me.
drinking- he was
Uther and
drinking
me were
champagne the
last.
whole night.
I
Dylan
didn't
never
drink.
joined.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's right.
They're just
I
like
had better
watching
things to
the
do,
fight.
like finding a bed to fall into.
Vindebrand failed and then joined back in for the hell of it and somehow got his second wind and literally just kept on going throughout the entire night.
And I now have an iron liver,
Mhm.
which is something to hopefully come into play.
Hopefully.
Wait,
But
considering
everybody
you said
had some.
you had bar
With,
fights. And not bar fights.
Yeah, everybody was forgetting to try and wake up the lion so he could sober himself up. I realized, unfortunately, after. But that said, after everyone kind of went their own way, there was some talk about what we were doing, what we were going to do in the morning, and that brought to light the quest that Rezo and Vin had brought regarding a haunted mansion. The quest giver, apparently Indrid knew his son, so we figured maybe we might have an in with that. Indrid obviously being the paranormal expert, so obviously he's going to be, like I said, taking the lead. So we had a night. I think the Centaur was the only one that actually did pass out in the bar, but he woke up bright and early, ready to go, and went out for a brisk run as everyone else gathered their things. We found out quickly that Arioma was being sent to Mount Vatoon with her mother, and so Torrin was going to follow her. So we kind of split ways with the ladies, and then made our way over to what was his name? Iron Braid. Okay, yeah. I think that's what it was. I have it written down, but not right in front of me. So we decided, since Indrid knew his son, Indrid would go and kind of see if he could smooth talk into maybe helping out the party with everything. Turned out to do pretty good, as far as we could tell. Some bets and deals were made that were. It was just you there, wasn't it, Indrid? I think it was the smart play. So he came back, and then everybody at some point decided to head in and speak with Mr. Ironbraid, Lord Ironbraid, I believe. And we had some talk about maybe negotiating prices, and even his son came in and was actually legit trying to help out, talking about how everybody that was over there is disappearing and lost, and this is a real bitch of a quest, so maybe we should hook these guys up. And so after all that, he was sent out, and we are leaving the grand room and going to try and figure out where to go from here.
Okay then. And with that, we continue on with you guys leaving the hall with Lord Ironbeard sitting in his throne. Just
Ironbeard, you could have told me during the.
I forgot. I just looked to double check. But yeah, you guys are currently being led out by his son Steelfoot.
Mm-hmm.
At this point, as pretty much you all just kind of race out of the room and eventually meet up and round up at this point, you'll notice Steelfoot actually make his way to Indrid.
So then, it seems like it went off without somewhat of a hitch, for the most part.
Right, mate. Well, that remains to be seen. How about you get us some of the equipment we was promised, and then we'll talk about our little agreement, right?
Yeah. Yes, just follow me. I'll get you right that soon.
Best you be off then.
As you guys just follow him throughout this manner at this point, until you're eventually led into a room where he pretty much pulls you guys what seems to be a check, in a sense.
So then,
Fuck is
how
this?
going. That is your payment in sight. So how my father wants it to be ran is you get the cost of 200 gold for your equipment costs, which is on that paper, along with the amounts that you'll be able to get all the way over at the what was it? Problem, Western Barracks. You'll be able to get it easily. No problems at all. Now the thing is, though, is if you're smart with it, Lord, you could probably teeter it around a bit and change the value on it slightly.
I want to look at this paper. How hard would it be to duplicate or forge some little changes on here?
Duplicating it would be difficult just because it would be easier to trace back.
Mhm.
When it comes to editing it, it would be possible if you edit it by, like, say, another 100 or so. It probably wouldn't be too noticeable.
We can't just add a 0 at the end.
Just can't add another 0. Like, the way
We turned
way
the
you think
2
it
into a fancy 4.
8.
Yeah, like the way you're looking at it is the way you think this works is it's pretty much a tab that goes straight back to the Lord himself.
Mhm.
So pretty much whatever you guys need, it goes on that tab and then it goes back to him in the end. So if you just finagle it a little bit just to make it seem like it's just a traded value, then it shouldn't be noticeable.
I need to find out what is in a burglar's pack.
Hooded lantern.
Does anyone have a forgery kit?
No.
We might be able to find one in town.
Hold on, actually. Feek does.
There we go.
Isa got one, actually. It doesn't have as nice of inks as they got over theirs, but it does the jobs right, you know?
As he, like, takes out this, like, pretty much this roll of leather with, like, a bunch of, like, fancy quills and also just measuring tools to just copy things perfectly and a few magnifying glasses that are, some of them are, like, cracked right through to the center in multiple places.
Do we have to split a reward with this NPC?
No.
Good.
All we need to
Feek
do
has
is
no-
get Feek some cheese, and I think he's going to be all right.
He wants cheese and shinies. Doesn't specify what the shinies are on what he wants. So
Keep my eyes out for any shiny like bottles that we pass. If I can just grab them out of the trash and hand them to him. Whatever floats your boat, man.
Keep him happy.
But yeah, you have a forgery kit now.
At our disposal. All right. Well, is there anything that people in particular want to acquire before we head out?
Socks.
I'm sorry, did you say socks?
Socks. Burlap socks.
Oh,
Burlap
why?
socks. Large,
Why-
carrying sacks.
Why is your, not to sound rude, why is your line friend asking for burlap socks? Seems like an odd treat.
Right, mate. I'm not too sure myself.
Winter is coming, so I mean, what not to keep the feet warm, yeah?
Maybe I'm not getting
Just
this
like
common
this
word
accent
right.
I'm trying. I'm not
You
too
know,
sure.
big bags. Is that word right? Bags.
Yeah, yes, but why do you want them?
To carry things. How else are you going to transport? What, you're just going to bundle
only
up
just
things in your
metal.
hands and try to balance them?
Would have been once.
You've got to carry things in a sack.
That's,
Got a backpack, mate.
That will fill up.
you
Is
know,
this your
the-
first time actually treasure hunting?
Right, mate. You want to get some bags? We can get you some bags.
Thank you. So hard.
Okay then.
Nothing for me.
So then, that should be everything you need. Also, a bit of side news. I'll take care of it on the side, my lord, but the Steel Maiden recently made it back to the temple, badly wounded. I'll make sure she doesn't survive the night. But
What now?
How quietly
This-
is this being said to me?
This is being said quietly on the side of the room.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say I didn't hear that, did I? 'Cause
This is
That could
not
be
in
an
the
issue.
Open.
Just sort of pat him on the back. Good job. My father will be pleased to hear this. continue about our work, and one day you will see him rise.
Yes, indeed, my lord. I'll be on that. Also, just a bit of information, the undead part was true. From what I understand, there was a horde protecting the fort on the outside and also on the inside.
Now, when you say horde, how many are we talking?
From what I understand, it was a large amount, but the Iron Maiden was able to wipe most of them originally. The problem is, while making their way up the pathway, the Paladin was knocked off and she was badly wounded by pretty much a landslide.
Ha! Sorry, that wasn't professional. Well, thank you for this little tip. I'll be sure to tell my companions. You finish your business here, and be sure to spread the word of our Lord's rising.
Yes, my lord. I'll be on it. Good luck.
And I'll turn back to the party. Lovely news, lads. So, our friend here just gave us a little bit of information. Turns out there are a lot of zombies at this fort. Right?
How's that good news?
Zombies. Yeah.
I mean, there's zombies. Does anyone know anything about zombies? Do I know anything about zombies?
Just from where you're from, you would know like zombies are like basic undead that are usually used as muscle or just as like mass to throw at people.
Right, mate. So zombies can be a problem in numbers, but if you take them out, usually from a distance, you should be all right.
I'm not good at distance.
I'm pretty good at this.
I mean, they're also just rotting people, mate. I mean, they're not very well kept together anymore.
Should we
Few
burn
good
the
wax.
witches? Should we burn them?
I mean, if you want to, mate, whatever floats your kitten, but no, anything will do.
All right.
They're not special. They're just magical.
Okay.
Kind of. I think. I don't know.
Aren't you the expert?
You're the paranormal expert. I think
I'm
we
the
should be taking your lead.
paranormal expert, not the zombie expert.
Zombies are normal to you.
Wait, what?
Well,
I actually didn't hear you.
In any case, I was thinking maybe of getting perhaps a tent, a bedroll, and maybe a medicine kit, but
Ooh.
nothing more fancy than that.
tent is a good idea. Tent might be very good.
This waiver is only good for the guardhouse. Would we only be able to get like weapons and armor there, or would we be able to get like general supplies as
So-
well?
You'll know you'll pick up the mounts at the Western Barracks, though when it comes to the money connected to it, it seems like most places you can probably get away with using it. Maybe some of them might see it as odd, potentially not take it just for, possibility of fraud.
I think we'll be all right, like using it to get general supplies. That way none of us have to dip into any personal funds we have.
Sounds good to me.
All right. So, Steel Toe, do you have bags?
Just sound rude, but do you have some sort of like fetish or sorts with bags? Just
Listen,
get a
mate,
fuck-
we're not here to judge. All right.
Speak
I'm
for
just
yourself.
Look, I just
I'm just
really
saying.
know bags and boxes have so many uses. You cannot possibly fathom it.
What's a box, mate? Is that like a crate?
I don't know
Is
what
box-
a box is.
We don't have boxes where I'm from.
You're an interesting fella.
Now that I think about it, Reza,
Right,
they don't
it's
have
a
boxes where
spherical.
you're from either.
Yeah, that's true.
I guess he has trouble thinking outside of it too.
I don't understand that because I don't
Let's
know.
hope he
box.
doesn't have to roll it. Let's hope he doesn't have to roll any d6s, or he'll be in real trouble.
Oh, you mean like dice, mate? I know how to do a little gambling on the side. Don't you worry.
A dice is a box shaped.
Oh, really, mate?
So
Well,
a
that's good to know.
square.
Cube.
I thought that was a cube. That's not a box, is it?
A box is a
How
cube
do
that's
you
been
put
hollowed.
something in a box if it's? Oh, right, mate.
What on earth is happening here?
I don't know. So let's go and pick up our goodies, shall we, gentlemen?
Yes. Tent, bags. Oh, healer's kit. Can I get a healer's
Food.
kit? We said we don't need
Wouldn't
food.
that
Big
be
Boy
nice?
over here said he can do that.
Yep, that I can provide.
Vinny, that's right. Yeah,
So-
Vinny said he can do that.
So here's the thing. Your ability accounts for 6 people. You and both the centaur needs 8 people, or you need 4. You need 4 meals per day, pretty much. Where only a person needs 1. So where yours gathers, 6, if I'm correct, including yourself. The 2 of you
Right.
would go through that
Right,
completely.
let me double check that. Yeah, I'm not sure. My appetite's been getting, kind of wild lately. So it's possible that we might need some extra rations.
Well,
Now
this shouldn't be too troubling. And you said your friend Rez is very good at tracking and foraging and such.
I'm also a good cook.
Lovely.
Tells
For
me he
some
makes the
reason-
best bacon, but I've yet to have it.
I have a feeling that there'd be a lot of dog hair in the food, so I'm gonna opt to get some oats and honey, if that's all right.
It's protein.
Protein
That's
or
an odd
protein?
assumption.
Protein.
Both, yeah.
Gotcha, bro.
All right, let's just get to the guardhouse and see what they have and get what we can.
Okay, then. So then. What are you guys heading first? Just straight to the barracks? Or are you going to be stopping by in the town a bit, looking around?
I would like to find any place that would sell oats in abundance.
Oats in abundance.
A stable?
The abundance shop of oats.
Like, how much could 10 pounds of oats really be?
10 pounds.
Not a lot, honestly.
You know what would be good for a lot of oats?
Sack?
Big
More
sack.
oats. More oats.
Big sack.
Yeah, they just give you the oats, like, the sack costs extra.
I'll just hold them here.
Just carry them with me all the way
Well,
to
no,
the
no,
car.
that's two birds, one stone. We can get you a
A
sacks
strong
of
breeze.
oats, and then once he eats all of it, we'll have the sacks.
Yeah.
Okay, no, I'm getting a lot more than that. So,
Okay.
Never throw away your potion bottles.
So, a bag of oats would be 5 copper.
And it's like
5
1 pound.
copper. 5 copper per pound.
oh,
There you go.
so a 10 pounder is
Bargain,
going to
son.
be
Bargain.
5 silver.
Yep.
It's a lot of oatmeal.
Okay.
That's a lot of oats.
I'm going to
I'll
go.
fucking buy 10
Orange.
pounds of oats. How much? 5 silver? Done.
5 silver, 10 pounds of oats. Just everybody's eating oats now. We're on the oats diet, people.
It's great
On the
for
centaur
cholesterol.
diet.
Just starts pouring like just alcohol and just throwing a bit of meat into it. Just oats, crunch, crunch.
That's the same cost as one day's rations. so.
It does.
Pretty-
Jeez. Wow.
Yeah, fuck you
oats are
guys. I'm
better.
going vegetarian.
Better.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna be munching on this like granola while we're
All right.
walking down the
Now-
trail.
Now I'm trying to figure out obviously a ration is meant to last.
An entire-
My question is how long would oats last? for?
Well, also, are you
Last
getting a
quite a
full
while.
meal out of oats? Like
Oh,
a couple
mean,
weeks after
I could,
that, you're
I
gonna
could shoot a bird out of the
unbalanced
air
diet.
with my Eldritch Blast.
Yeah, you gotta
cook it
find the
on the way
bird.
down.
with nothing
Shoot,
left.
I could steal a child from a crib.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't know.
gonna say for every 10 pounds of oats for you, Uthan would probably be like half a meal.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Boy, mate. How much oats you need, mate? Like, this is a lot of oats.
A lot of oats.
They go quick.
I'm 2 tons.
Get
That's
you
for
like
2 days.
How are you
Get
going to
you
carry
like-
all this?
graze, mate. Like on trees and shit.
Are you suggesting I go and chew on bark or something?
I'm just asking if you can graze or not. You'll have horse.
Can you eat grass?
No. Grass and hay will kill me.
All right. Well, now I know.
They'll
Well,
kill
I
you.
didn't.
This is my oats, though, not yours.
Just
Well, that's
imagining he
fine. I wasn't going to trample you and say, "Oi, get off me oats."
I'm just imagining his 2 large saddle
Yeah,
bags,
it has to
just
be,
filled to the
packed with,
brim with
Yeah.
oats.
It's like
You're gonna need like
overpouring at the
100 pounds
sides.
of oats.
It's true.
Let me do a bit of math.
Oh, good. Someone else doing that.
All right. Well, I have about 17 gold worth of things that I'd like to buy, if that's all right with all of you.
Oh, it's fine with me. You do your thing.
Alright, so I got a medicine kit, 5 vials, and a bedroll, and a tent.
I just need my oats, son.
Are you getting like a halfling sized tent or a regular
no.
person sized tent?
Full 2-man tent.
It's
Okay,
like a
then.
mansion for you.
Oh yeah, I can do cartwheels in that thing.
So spacious.
All right, and then you're not getting rations though.
Oh,
Why
I didn't
would
need
you get
rations.
oats?
So I should note this now because it has been a week. The journey is a week.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there and back, which means 2 weeks.
Yeah, so
Yeah,
I'll
so 2
buy
weeks.
10 more rations. So I'm up to 22 gold. The rest is all of us.
And the rations are 5 silver each.
5
Yeah.
silver each.
Yeah, 5 silver each.
Rations would be more cost and weight effective, honestly.
But they last longer.
They do
May
last.
I ask how much honey would cost?
Honey. Hmm. Honey. That's gonna be hard, honestly.
Let me see.
Bees not exist in this world,
Bees do exist. It's
but they're
just
just 20
there's-
the size of a horse.
there's one place, and plus you know the guy that owns the place that has bees because they use it for making mead.
Hmm. Well, you know the good thing about a centaur is that they can chase down game, so I technically should be able to miss.
I thought you were a
Technically.
vegetarian, mate.
No, I eat meat
Yeah.
too.
Then why are we getting fucking 100 pounds of oats?
Because they last a while.
Because
And they're
otherwise we
actually
have to
quite
get
good.
him otherwise we have to get him an entire book to feed him.
A book.
I feel like.
He said buck.
Can I get?
I did.
A star.
I don't know if it's in the player's hand, but can I get like fishing?
There is fishing tackle in there, yeah.
Fish and tackle exists inside the player's handbook.
Neat.
It
I don't have
is.
to worry about all this bullshit.
I might actually get
Eating
a
ourselves.
fishing pole too.
It is 1 gold and it weighs 4 pounds.
All right. Yeah, I've just been buying everything out of my personal gold and silver and all that, so I have plenty of it thanks to that bet and being super pretty.
Is anybody going back to Mortar and Pestle Cafe at all?
Oh, where I got the magical tea.
Yes. Now, one of the things I should note, Uther, you would have been there to. Oh, Uther. Damn. Need to remember that. Hey, it's only the second session. It's going to take me time. Okay. Uther, this is one of the things that you would notice, but for each one of the bags, there was only. Well, actually, you had the second to last one of the good brew left over. But
okay.
pretty much from what you can understand, she only has 3 of each one of those brews a week.
Ooh.
So when it comes to specialty brews, she can only do 3 bags of each one a week. And that's it.
I will relay this information to the party and tell them that stocks are limited.
They sell out fast.
Oh, I have 5 gold left. How what did you say? How many oat poundages could I buy with that?
I think you could buy 50 pounds with that.
Yeah.
I
No,
shall
it was
do that.
five silver for 10 pounds.
Yeah, and times 10 is 50.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
50 pounds of good boy cereal.
I'm just imagining while you guys are traveling, he just sticks his like hand back into the barrel that he has strapped to his like side and just starts munching on it.
Sorry.
There they go.
No, guys, this is
Little cow
good.
chew.
You like a normal person, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, it'd probably be easier instead of saddlebags just to have 2 barrels latched onto you.
Who's the cartographer again?
No one.
The cartographer? No one.
No
really.
one. Oh god damn.
Maybe Arlo. Arlo has painter supplies. He's a painter by trade, so he can help out in that respect.
Well, 'cause
but-
You were thinking of my gnome character before he became Uther.
Right,
He
but-
was an archaeologist and he was a.
But does anyone have a We have a map because he said he marked it, and so we saw the stuff. Who's got the map?
Mhm.
I would assume
Well-
it probably would have been given to Idris. Or not Idris, fuck. Damn it, so many names.
All right.
I imagine me because okay.
Well, okay. On the map,
Dylan, you're muted.
does anyone have means or know how if on the way there are sources of water?
Okay, then let's move you guys to the map.
Where would one go to find sand in this area?
On the shore?
Don't judge. Just asking.
Yeah,
the
on
river,
the shore.
maybe?
Yeah, like
Well, that's silt, but still.
Riverbed, kinda.
probably not inside the town though. It's probably pretty, well kept for the most part, I would assume, unless you want to dive down into that river. But yeah, could get it on the shore, probably a bit of ways outside of town easily.
You can also probably buy a bag of sand because I know that's used in the writing.
Drying ink.
Yeah, for drying ink.
Mhm.
Yeah.
But
I'm also
you
going to be on
guys-
the hunt for some beans and carrots.
You guys are currently at the small red circle right here. Your destination that you know of is actually, if I just move these real fast, right exactly on that mountain right there.
Wait, which mountain? I missed it.
The
Oh,
purple.
the purple marker.
Yep.
Mhm.
Okay, so yeah, all right, all right.
Yeah, there's plenty of water.
We're going about 2 squares.
Yeah, you guys are going 2 squares, which is about a week.
All right.
Plenty of water.
I'll just bring 3 water skins then.
Plenty of water on the way there. Now, like I've said before, which is odd about this place, most of you know that the main river that goes all the way towards the mountain, goes towards the mountain, not away from it, like a river should be going.
Yeah, this is a weird place.
Though you'll know all the you'll know how all the offshoot streams and such come down the mountain into that river.
Is there a change in elevation?
Most of you would know this, but the river itself that goes towards the mountain has a slight slope downwards.
All right,
Right,
that's-
mate. It's hollow underneath.
So is it all salt water then? Because the river has to be coming from the sea then. Oh, that's so bad.
It is. So unless you're on one of the offshoot streams, you're not getting water from it.
Okay. So I will be from either throughout general storing or from barracksing and such whatnot. I will be getting a 2-person tent, 20 days of rations, a healer's kit, a herbalism kit, 10 sacks, a silk rope, and 3 water skins.
No armor upgrade?
I already have the max armor.
No socks.
Yeah, nice.
For the record, I'll be able to create water if we need.
That's great. Yeah, it's just need the water skins to fill it up with, basically.
Mm-hmm.
So 10, 20, 30.
Did you see anything wrong with the list that I had?
Nope.
Is there anything we couldn't get? Ball bearing, caltrops, chalk, grappling
No.
hook, hemp rope, playing cards,
Look
ration,
at that.
uh,
33 gold
sack,
exactly.
short sword, and signal whistle.
All right. I spent 33 gold, which is how much I'm eventually going to get. So, hooray.
Yeah, everything there seems fine. Now, this would be the neat thing that you notice. You were expecting the caltrops to be out of bone. They make them out of metal here.
The fuck?
Ooh, metal.
Yeah, right.
That's
mate.
so
That's
surprising.
so when they step on
The
them,
fuck metal?
it goes through the boot.
Where's the hole in the middle so they bleed more?
Oh, I don't think they do that here, mate. It's a good idea, though.
I feel rather uncomfortable now. Just saying.
How much is a fishing pole?
Would caltrops work on you, mate, since your bottom half's horse, or would you just step over them?
No.
Shakes ball bearings.
They would do me a mischief.
Honestly,
What,
I feel like it's worse for a horse.
It would be.
What if we got your horseshoes, mate?
Currently wearing some now, but it's a finite point going up into my hoof. And if it does that, I'm going to go head over tit.
It's already over your tit.
That's a fair point being
Front
made,
flip.
mate.
You could do a front flip.
Aye, but I won't be able to get back up or would be breathing afterwards.
That'd be a sight to see.
No.
For
No,
us, not for you, sure. But
Thanks for clarifying.
where would one go to find a moonstone?
The moon.
Well, shit. Guess we're not going there.
I could try and throw you, but my strength has not been optimum lately.
A moonstone shouldn't be too difficult to find, honestly.
Feel like
You
a
would have to
jeweler.
go. Yeah, you have to go to a jeweler or maybe like
Lapidus.
possibly even find it at like a seamstress or tailor.
Okay, it's a thought. I was thinking otherwise I'd be able to try and track down what moon seed plant. This is for some more components I'm searching for.
All right. I'm good for mine shopping. I'm ready to go.
Stone.
Yeah.
All right. You say when, and we'll do it. Let's do it. I'm ready.
Shall we? Well, Indrid, lead the way.
Right, mate, this way. And I'll lead the way.
Just
Guys.
this way. Just generalize this way.
You guys will make your way to the western barracks at this point, and you will receive 4 horses.
Ah. What color is mine?
Pink.
Can it be?
You have a brown. You have a brown one. You have a white. You have a white one. You have a spotted one, and you have a grayish one.
I want the white one.
Oh, I was going to say dibs on a white one.
Can
Is it gonna
do
be a
Tabaxi
full-
ride
Walk
horse?
off!
Of course we. Yeah. Of course we ride horses.
Lots of presumptions here. Which one's mine?
The invisible one.
Right, mate, for like a snack.
Be funny if it was a Shetland pony for the giant.
That's for the halfling.
Keep him in his pocket like a little chihuahua.
There's only 4 horses.
Just kidding. I prefer to walk.
Inside check.
Is that a lie? I don't know.
Me?
Oh,
No, I prefer to walk.
We only need 4 horses. One's a horse, and the other's a giant.
Beg your pardon.
Half horse.
Beg your pardon.
Yeah.
The lower half is good
Well,
to go.
Equine humanoid.
You are genuinely more mobile than the rest of us, mate. How's that?
Like that one.
Also, I don't exactly have a lot of experience with horses, so if we want to use one for, maybe carrying things, it might be more advantageous. If I could bum a ride with one of you 3, that would be actually much more comfortable for me.
I don't mind.
Sure.
Baz,
That's
do I
a- that's
know
a fair
how to ride
idea.
horse?
I walk over to Rave.
I'm the favorite.
You would be able to pretty much stay on it and direct it for the most part. You couldn't
Okay.
do any like fancy maneuvers with it.
Neato.
Do any of you
Um,
actually know about riding horses?
How hard can it be?
Oh.
I've rode 1 or 2 in my life, mate. Although if you want to ride with me, that'd be fine. Use one for our supplies and bags.
I'll stick with Rave for now, thank you, though.
Ray
Wow.
gives the biggest grin to him of like a, I'm the favorite.
All right. Beauty can be disarming to others who don't have it.
I think you just called you ugly there.
Oh, there's no denying that.
I'm
Okay
open.
then. So, Rezo.
So,
Hey, boss, give me lifts.
Oh, shit, the goblin.
Wee.
Keep forgetting that thing's there.
Keep forgetting you guys got a goblin.
good question, Reza. Will Wobbles be joining us?
Wobbles, of course, will be joining us.
Oh wait, this counts as a victory.
Oh no.
Okay, nothing happens.
A victory.
Oh no.
A victory.
Don't worry about it.
Was he pulling cards out again?
He was pulling cards out again.
He asked me to pick him up,
Getting
and
into
I picked
Pepsi
him
is a
up.
victory.
Victory.
Okay.
Goblins see a lot of his victory.
All right.
Goblins are not good.
All right. Either way. Okay. Up we go, Arlo. We'll go to the other horse since apparently someone wants to have the white one.
That one looked a little feisty anyway. I'm all right with one that's, nice and moderate in temperament and moderate in speed.
Which one
Goes
do you
with
think's
my
better?
complexion, mate.
Which one do you think's the more temperate
Did
one?
Can I do an animal handling check to see?
I was gonna ask, could I actually check to see which one's probably the most flighty and more more likely to toss the rider?
Yeah. I would say both of you can roll me an animal handling check.
All right. I got a 13.
Uther, you'll give you advantage on that one. Since you've probably trained a couple cavaliers yourself.
13. Wow, about the same.
Exactly the same.
From what you can find, you're not thinking the brown one's a good idea. That's most likely going to be the one if it gets startled or something, it's going to buck somebody off.
Just saying, that one looks a bit flighty.
So, the gray?
Well, we'll take that one for the luggage, as it were, and why don't we take the...
Arlo, you would know that the gray one actually looks pretty calm for the most part. You think, be able to keep up with you guys.
I don't think it might be a good idea to put all the luggage and the goods on the one that was flighty.
It's up to you. I'm taking the gray. And
Right, mate. What if we tie that horse to another horse? Or what if we tie that horse to the giant?
I can walk it.
Yeah, like a lead.
Hey, walkies.
Right. Got this all sorted out.
All right, great. So Vinny's going to make walkies with the horsey. Arlo and me on the gray. You on the white, and Rez, and what's the goblin's name? I can't remember.
Feek. Feek the sneak.
Feek. Right. Yes. Feek with...
You're right creepy, mate. I mean, no offense, but you're right creepy.
I don't know. You're the guy with the horns. You're pretty scary yourself. I only got the sharp teeth and, the messed up claws.
He's got a point.
You there.
You fit right in with this group, don't you? Crazy looking lot we are.
Ella just looks around, concerned.
Yeah, Arlo's the closest to normal.
Mass murderers.
And plus I'm hard to see because I'm small. I climb into his back and nobody notices me.
Points at Vin.
Right, mate. What you do on your own time's your business.
Okay, let's go ahead and Arlo, you and me first up. We lead the train. Off we go. Oh, Higgity up! Come on, slowpokes!
I'm going to slap the white equine's ass to make him bolt.
Oh no. Okay. Dylan, give me
to see how well he can handle it.
an athletics check.
Oh, you got this.
Or animal handling, whichever one do you think would go better? One to control them.
They're the same stat. So could I do acrobatics?
Acrobatics would be if you needed to fall off properly and not hurt yourself.
Can I prepare to do an acrobatics
properly?
How about this? Roll me that athletics or
right.
animal handling, and then you might need it. Not a hard DC.
Natural 20.
Hey!
There you go.
Well, which one are you trying to? Was that you trying to stay on, or was that you controlling
it?
Okay, as like pretty much, Luther just goes and just slaps the rear of the horse, and it just bolts off, and you're just like, "Hey, cut the shit out."
Yeah, just rear it back, put it into a nice prance, and just. Oh man, that's kind of ungrateful to be slapping something that's half you with it. If I rode up and slapped your ass, would you appreciate it?
Some consider it a compliment.
If it was half me, it'd be riding you, and I trot off.
I'll take that as a compliment, mate.
Lovely bunch we are.
Lively.
We're gonna get along fine.
We will be rather lively.
They won't last a week.
Have a little chat with the gray horse and make sure he's comfortable and ready.
Gray one? Or you mean the brown one?
The brown one, yeah, the one that I'll be walking with.
He just looks at you. Can you understand me?
I can.
Oh,
You ready for a bit of adventure?
don't let me go out there, man.
Are you scared?
I can't go back out there.
PTSD.
Now, what's the matter with out there?
I've seen some shit. The last guy on me got impaled by a fucking spear.
Well, don't you worry. Our party is plenty deep. We'll keep you nice and safe. We'll keep you well fed.
Roll me a persuasion.
Why would
We do have like
what's
50
that
pounds
to the
worth of
party?
oats.
I don't think Arthur's gonna like you taking his oats.
Who?
Ooh.
That's a -2.
Yeah, that's really
You better
good.
Man, you better fucking have my back, or I'm fucking out of here.
Don't you? He really is flighty. Don't you worry, mate.
If he had arms to grab onto your like shoulders or like your cape right here, he'd just be grabbing onto you like, you better not
That's
fuck me over.
I'm gonna give him
man."
like a big hug. You know, just give him a hug, pat him down, calm him down a little bit. We're gonna be best of friends. You have a name?
No,
Would you like one?
sure.
We'll call you Limelight because you're pretty.
Okay.
Come on, follow along, Limelight. I got you.
Okay then.
That's coming
As he's just
colorblind.
Our horses.
Can you see colors?
Did you all know that horses are actually omnivores?
Yes. They eat chickens.
So, to be fair, mate, you being a vegetarian doesn't make sense whatsoever.
He never
He's
said he
not a
was.
vegetarian.
Yeah, it's like, what do you mean? I said they eat meat.
He eats meat.
I forgot, mate. I wasn't paying attention.
So horses can
sorry.
see the color blue and green.
Ah, shit. I'm like a fucking neon sign to this thing.
Or maybe just blurring with the sky. It's like, you're gone!
They cannot distinguish red.
I'm like a police siren on this horse.
Honestly, Rave would be confusing to look at, honestly.
I'm just really gray.
Kind of just like a yellowish color.
I've got a lot of green on me.
Okay, then. And since you guys have such a large group with you, and it's a week's travel, for each day of travel, somebody will roll a d20. So, who would like to start off this train?
Not me.
Well,
I'll do it.
No, I'm doomed for death if we roll this.
I'm doomed for death.
Well, here I was watching me rolling at 20 or at 1.
I rolled.
Well,
Wait, that might be bad though.
Nice one. Yeah, right.
What? What was the woo?
we
Might
don't
be
know
bad.
what's good in this.
Oh, it's in the roll
Nat
20.
20 for Rez.
Oh.
So, you guys set off on your travels at this point with luckily no problems. You guys think you have all the equipment you need, you spend all the money you need, and also having a little bit money left over on that I guess ticket
Waiver.
check. Yeah. So that could probably come in handy later.
Yeah,
Maybe
I got
not.
to take that 33 out of my sheet. That 33 gold. You know that.
But you guys begin making your way pretty much to what do you assume is the destination of the fort, and hoping for the best that the only thing you're having to deal with is those undead at the fort, and at best, not as many undead as you've heard. But as you guys start traveling, about a bit of ways through, and you guys start reaching the stream that connects to the main river that goes towards the mountain, it's a bit of difficulty passing through it, but at this point, I'm actually going to need you all to make checks to see if you can successfully pass it.
Yee.
You guys are making good time with the horses.
When you say shitty terrain, as in what kind of terrain exactly?
So for the most part, for the area surrounding most of Redgale, a bit of ways out, especially considering you're going more towards the mountain at this point, is it's much more grassland, and then once you get on the other side of the stream, which I'll move you guys to the map.
Mhm.
So once you guys get to here, which actually that would probably be your second day of traveling, so I'll need somebody else to roll.
I got a 5 earlier.
Oh,
Got a
great,
plan.
Connor. You couldn't just re-roll
yeah.
it.
We don't know
Luckily,
what's bad.
Luckily, your first 2 days of travel gonna go uneventfully, but you guys eventually make it to this somewhat large river, streamish thing. Blah, words. It doesn't look too deep, but it could be a bit of a bitch to cross at the moment, from what you guys can tell. So how do you want to go about this? Looking around, there's no real bridges or anything in the area. That doesn't seem like there's any attempt for civilization at this point. No roads or anything like that. You're completely in just a grass here and there, and a spattering of wildlife.
How
Usually
wide?
small game, though. Huh?
How wide?
You would assume it's around probably at best like 100 feet, maybe a little bit more. Decent size. And from what you can tell, it along with crossing it, you guys can see that you'll probably eventually run back into it as you guys make your way further up the mountain a bit. Though luckily at that point, you'll probably be able to avoid it a lot easier, since you'll be smaller streams connecting into this main vein.
We're pretty almost into winter, aren't we?
Winter is only like a couple weeks away at this point. Actually, let me click on the calendar.
What's the moon, Spaz?
Aha, the moon.
You have disadvantage for every roll from that one.
Kevin, and show to players.
Yeah.
The moon is full.
The moon is full.
The moon is full.
Old fall day.
Like,
I am now very worried about the wolf person in our group.
Actually, surprisingly, he's a were-tiger, not a werewolf.
Actually, I'm a were-human. I turn into a human on the full moon.
So you're a
Boy,
wolf
I'm Jim. Nice to meet you.
Don't let him bite you. Oh no, he's gonna bite all the fucking demi-humans.
Oh, jeez.
Turn into normal people.
Yeah, we just walk into town. We're normal men for the night.
Hello there. Nice to meet you, fellow human.
I am Norm. This is Norman.
average.
This is Nori.
Joe.
I'm Hugh.
All right. So,
I hope you're having a swell day.
Has it been raining
you
a
guys
lot?
can. It has not been raining a whole lot. For the last couple of days, it's been pretty clear skies. Now, it did rain earlier in the town the day before, but it was pretty much a light sprinkle at this point.
So
But
it sure
it's
shouldn't be
pretty
too bad.
calm for the most part. Yeah. Now, just considering how the skies are at the moment, you could roll me a wisdom check. Unless you have any abilities that could help you with detecting weather.
Survival?
Woodcraft?
Just
Does
survival.
the druid have druidcraft? I don't think so. Survival would be your best roll.
do not have Druidcraft. You'd think that would be a good one, wouldn't you?
Oh, druidcraft.
8.
8. Okay then. Rave, you're like, it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's all fine.
It's all good.
Nothing's gonna stop me.
Yeah, we can just go
Vin,
across it.
Looking at how the clouds are at the moment, you're not 100% sure, but if you guys keep climbing elevation towards your destination, if it does rain, there is the possibility of it snowing. Possibly light snow, but that still could cause problems.
Yeah,
What are you talking
well,
about? Snow's lovely.
it'll get cold. I have my duster, so I'm good.
What time is it?
At this point, it's probably about noonish, I would say.
Well, how are we looking at trying to ford this river?
All right, just
100
cross it.
feet
Right?
wide.
Well, hold on, mate. You're pretty big.
Yeah, I'll head in, and
What if you carried us across?
I'm not quite keen on trying to carry horses across.
Well, do you have a better idea, mate?
I do.
Well, let's see how deep it really is.
All right, off you go.
Right.
If you don't want to get wet, I have another way of testing how deep it is.
Hey, Uther. are you
Rez,
there?
most of us don't mind getting wet, just so you know.
Hey-oh.
Rafe, did you have an idea?
I know to test your depth. Go.
Okay then.
Is this how strong is the current?
The current is a bit lazy at the moment. It's nothing too extreme.
Okay.
With you going into it, like it's definitely fucking cold, but it's bearable for the most part.
Okay.
You start walking in, and once you get around to the midpoint, you get about a little bit like torso area for you.
So horses would probably be okay. It'd be like
They
could
would be
definitely-
heads
waiting
out of
at
water
that
at least.
point.
Yeah.
Mhm. They would be able to do that though, definitely.
Yeah.
So horses can
Horses
swim
can swim.
regularly.
Yeah.
So it shouldn't be too difficult. If it was, rapids or something like that, yeah.
If you
But
want,
this is a pretty easy stream to get across.
if you want to tie the
How
horses,
wide is it?
100 feet.
100 foot wide?
Yeah.
Okay.
If you
It's a
want
bit
to,
cold, but we should be able to make it. Go ahead, Ray.
if you want to tie the horses up and just train them behind you, Vinny, I can always sit atop your shoulders and just have everyone trail behind us on floating discs.
Well, when you put it that way. Well,
Sounds like a plan.
Hey, Reza, you feel like tugging on your ear. It's like,
Sup?
hey, I'm gonna be completely honest. Why are they making crossing a stream so fucking difficult?
well, it has something to do. Up you go, Rave.
This is really high.
Just,
I like it.
just leash the horses.
I might settle here for
Vinny.
a bit. Cat instincts, you know.
Not wanting to come back down.
No claws. No claws.
No. But I'll go ahead. Let's see, because we've got we've got two lighties, which are the goblin and the halfling, so they can share a disc.
Yep.
And then I just need one for Rezo, one for Indrid.
Uther's going to be by himself.
Uther's going to swim. He's a horse. He can.
I'll lead the horses.
Uther's going to walk.
Yeah, he'll be fine.
Yeah, I'll just lead the horses.
Yeah. So I just need to cast 3. I think. Yeah. Rezo, Indrid, and then the 2 halfies. Okay. So I'll do the ritual for 3 of them, which means we should have plenty of time to get across.
Then within that, you guys luckily make it across the stream with no problems at all, and luckily for most of your guys' equipment, not getting wet at all either.
Hey.
Yeah. And when we get back to the other side, I will start
Now I'm
cleaning.
assuming on. Now, quick thing. I'm assuming you're putting your saddlebags on the halfling disc, Uther.
Yes.
Something like that, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Don't want soggy
Don't
oats.
soggy
So it's
oats.
not to submerge. Yeah.
Doggy oats.
Yeah.
And,
Twice cooked oatmeal is not that great.
When we get to the other side, I will definitely prestidigitation when I'm back on the horse. I'll dry off the seat that we're going to sit on. I'll dry off the rest of it as we're riding it, so it can just be no wet horse. Not a pretty smell. Make it perfumed. We travel with luxury, Arlo.
Do we see any fish or anything in the river?
I would say just standing in the middle of the river, you'll notice a few fish. For the most part, just small trout.
Okay.
If you want to, you could probably take the time to, catch things.
Well, at some point we might want to, settle and.
It's good to know that this is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just
And
refill
luckily-
a water skin if it's clean water.
Nope,
Yeah, you
salt.
would know. Actually, no. This is one of the streams that are running down off the mountains to that other river.
So it
Fill
is
'em up.
clean.
It's fresh. It is.
Fill them up.
Oh.
Yep, fill them up.
So I will just lay down and start chugging water.
Okay then.
Are you like an ostrich,
Yeah.
just like dunking your whole head into it?
Funny enough, Centaur can bend their midsection down to touch their hooves.
Uther, Do you
Gravity
want
would-
to
Good.
It's
Not
not
like
how
that.
spines work.
do you want a water skin? Make it easier.
Is this water skin big?
You might have to take a few refills.
Sure, I'll take it.
Okay.
I
you
have
go.
pots and pans if you want to use one of those. Just like a big old pot. Just drink out of it.
Carrying shitloads of pots and pans, just clattering around.
I have cooking utensils.
Right.
They're
we
varying
all
sizes,
refill
so they
our
stack.
water.
Yeah.
Rest a little
Yeah.
bit.
Is
Continue on our way.
Is anybody attempting to fish for resources? Also,
No.
don't forget to mark off 2 rations off of what you guys have.
Yep.
Only if we're spending a decent amount of time here would I fit.
Yeah.
I think we're heading on because it's only noon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's 8 hours of travel, 8 hours of rest, and 8 hours of sleep. Is that pretty much how it goes? We had this talk.
A
not too
lot
long
of
ago, didn't we?
rest.
Yeah, I was gonna
I
say.
know. I thought so too, but that was part of the traveling, adventuring day.
Yeah. Traveling's supposed to be 8 hours for some reason, and then you have the extra 8 hours for rest, and then that 8 hours, which I would assume is pretty much setting up camp and then picking up camp beforehand and everything like that.
Just to avoid exhaustion. Because like if
Yeah.
you're marching all day long, you're gonna get tired.
Plus, it's also giving the horses enough time to rest and everything like that as well. So,
There's also care and maintenance for them too. So yeah.
All right.
This is plenty enough
During
time
those
for
8
them to
hours,
get
we
their
can
drink.
hunt.
Yeah. We'll find camp later. Maybe do some hunting. Get set up.
throws a boulder at a quail.
Dinner.
That'll do it.
Can I get a? Is this a decent enough place to get a handful of sand?
Definitely.
Okay. Put it in a vial or something, maybe.
At first,
Doing
you get
pocket
mostly.
sand.
Yeah, at first mostly you get pebbles,
Maybe.
but eventually just dig down a little bit
I
deeper.
only need a grain for my spells. I could probably find some.
Say like it's a pinch of sand. Poof. Sleep, right? No, it's not sleep. What is it? Trying to
Sleep
cast?
does need sand, I think.
This is for create and destroy water.
Uh-huh.
Dust. Okay then. And with that, you guys set off. And at this point, you guys are starting to get into a somewhat mountain tundrous terrain at this point. So then, for the first camp of the night, or I guess the second camp, since we kind of just skipped the first day, but you guys finally set up camp for the second time. Who's having watch and who's resting? Or I guess what order are you guys having watch?
Uther will take first watch if no one's against that.
And me.
And just wake me up when you need me. I'm just gonna go and take a nap.
A cat nap?
Oh yes. With a capital C.
I'll take middle watch since it's a full moon.
I'll take the last watch.
I won't take a watch, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, 6 people.
I'll say
man.
I might stay up with Rez just to kind of chat about our new company.
I would say if you're going to be hunting, roll me a survival check.
Ooh,
Should I roll
shall do
2, one
that.
for each day, or
Roll me this check now because where you guys were at, there was not a lot of game. In the
Can I
area.
assist?
I was gonna say I could probably help with that too.
if you want?
Ooh. You don't need it.
You don't need. He's a wolf man hunting.
Those rascally rabbits.
And with that, you actually get your hands on.
A minnow.
You get your hands on 2 rabbits.
Stew.
You guys see 2 slightly barbecued rabbits when Reza returns.
Share a little bit of it with everybody.
Oh, thank you kindly. This is great. I'll sing for my meal. I will pull out a very not a goodly tuned lute and just start doing probably the worst. This
I'll
is
come
college
along
campus
with it.
guitar learning. This is not professional barding.
Give me
This,
give me your performance check.
Okay, sure. 16.
16, not bad. It's
Yeah.
You guys definitely heard better. He doesn't have too much rhythm, but he's playing like a song that's not hard.
Yeah, I'm doing the
4 chords.
I'm doing the improv drinking song. Oh, tidy, 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 tidy. Just insert what you want. Anything will do.
And Vin, just considering that, I'll let you roll survival check to see if you can find one of those.
Okay. 10.
Don't you have a spell for that?
Yeah, but I don't have. I'm all out of fur from a
Bloodhound fur.
bloodhound. So keep my eye out for that.
Should have asked for somebody to shave the bloodhound for you.
You can also groom the cat.
Is that a euphemism?
Got to be from Bloodhound, I
Could be.
think.
Okay, then. You get one use of that. Did not have much
Gotcha.
luck. Though you do know what it looks like now. You weren't quite sure. You had an idea of it, but
Yeah, this is new. Well, I had some from my component pouch, yeah,
Okay,
but just the seeds.
So, while you're all setting up for camp for the night, is there anything in particular you guys are doing?
Uther, seeing as he's taking first watch, will probably run the perimeter a little bit, just to visually check for himself before he comes back into where everyone else is about to set up the rest, and then he'll do his watch. So he wants to kind of see if there's anything out of sorts
Signs of
here.
bad things.
Okay, then I would say like how far out of the perimeter? Like quarter mile, half mile, like
Full mile.
okay, full mile from. Okay, then roll me a perception check.
We're not going to get to you very fast.
I can get to you just.
He can run. He can get back to. Yeah.
Okay, then. It's starting to get dark at this point, and you're not made for the dark, but you do notice something odd in the distance. You can see what looks to be a bit of ways away, pretty much more towards the hills, a few figures moving around. You can't really tell that much, but you can tell it's humanoid for the most part, but it's definitely a ways away and further down where you're supposed to be going at this point.
Oh, so they're heading away from us, or they're
They're-
heading in the direction that we're trying to eventually.
They're not heading in the direction. It actually looks like they're in the direction where they're supposed to be, where you're supposed to be going, but they're going a little bit more northwards when you guys are supposed to be going a little bit,
Okay. Uther will
west.
take stock of this and
That's
run
all you
on
can
back
really
to
tell
the
with that
camp,
check.
and be like, just to let you all know, I've spotted a few ne'er-do-wells a mile away off into the distance from what I can see. They're heading a bit northwards.
Well, what you
tell they
think?
were-
Say again.
How can you tell they were ne'er-do-wells?
I know, because they're out here along with us. We don't look like the respectable sort. So I would just assume that they would be too.
You want to go take a peek at them, mate?
Oh no, they're quite far. And it's getting quite dark. Just thought I'd let you all know, just in case anyone gets shanked in the night.
Do any of us have like a telescope?
Nope, you
Those are
don't have it.
expensive.
Should have bought a telescope, dude.
A telescope's like 1,000 gold or something like that.
Well,
At least 100.
it's
Spyglass, binoculars. I don't fucking know.
All those things are very expensive.
Hold on.
It's 1,000 gold, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
stupid.
Magnifying glass is 100.
Wow.
Spyglass is 1,000.
That's stupid.
That's crazy.
And now
Spyglass
you're just
only
like,
doubles
where's
your range
Rin?
of vision.
Where's my instant conjuring of spyglasses?
Gas blink.
So, with that, Uther would relay the information and just walk a perimeter around, just to do his first watch.
And then, for your watch, it actually goes it goes very uneventfully.
Okay.
For the most part, it's quiet, calming actually. Compared to the last couple of days, that has been the singing of a very obnoxious lion and a goblin that has no sense of tune at all.
But in Goblin Society, he could be Pavarotti.
Oh no, probably in Goblin Society, they would also tell him to shut up.
Mm.
But yeah,
Right.
nothing much.
Watch is
Nice
over.
quiet night.
My watch is over.
And then I would assume Rave, you're up next.
What? Oh, you
Wake
now?
up,
Now?
Cat.
All right.
Yes,
Oh, didn't get much of a nap. Okay.
19 hours. I don't get my 19 hours.
Dude, second watch is the worst shift.
Do not
Right?
mock me.
It really is, man. That's the worst.
It's when they get you.
All right. Okay. 1 second. Good. Okay. You do what you do. However you sleep.
Just look at him really funny and just sit down if around the campfire if there is one. I would assume there would be,
Yeah, there's definitely a campfire.
and I shall sleep.
All right, Robin. Okay. Watch.
Watch. Roll me a con check.
Oh boy.
On check?
Con check.
Natural 20.
Passes up.
Ooh, look at
Okay,
that.
you don't pass back out on your watch.
That's a cat fault.
And literally just curls up in a ball during watch.
I would not be surprised if that happened, but he's good this time.
You luckily stay up. You did your job, and for that, you think you deserve the best rest.
I always deserve the best rest. Who's next? Oh, I know. I'm gonna wake the tiefling. All right. Hey.
I didn't fucking sign up for a watch. Fuck off.
I didn't sign up either, and I got watched. Hey.
Yes, you did.
I did
You
not.
did sign up.
I didn't sign up.
Yes, you did.
I said I'm not gonna go first. I said I'm just gonna sleep.
But you
That
signed
wasn't
up for one.
first.
Okay, fine.
By saying you're not going to go first means you will eventually go.
Okay. Who's
Don't
next?
shiesty your way out of this.
Who's next then? Come on. Who's
I'm going to
next?
kick him
It
away.
was
Vinny?
Rez.
Vinny? No, Rez?
No.
Oh, Rez. Oops, sorry, Vinny.
The whole camp's just gonna be awake now.
Rez, are you awake? Okay, it's your turn. Fine.
I'll
Kick him away with my riding boots. Fuck off, mate.
I'll stoke the fire, put some more wood on it, and then keep a perimeter outside of the firelight where I'm in the dark, since I can see in the dark.
Okay then. Wouldn't that make it worse for you seeing in the dark since you have dark vision?
I'm not looking at the fire, looking out into the woods.
I'm
Just
just
like go out into the dark, turn around, look directly into the fire.
I'm just wondering.
No. I'm looking away from the fire out into the woods and doing a perimeter and keeping quiet.
Okay then. Roll me your perception check at this point.
Don't wanna.
Oh, okay then don't.
Oh, that was almost a 2.
Okay then. As you're pretty much walking the perimeter at this point, just keeping an eye out, you do think a couple of times when you're doing your watch, you swear you see a shadow of a figure. Very small, familiar, pointed ear figure. Just out of the corner of your eye, just turning back and forth every so often, but never noticing anything actually there.
It's the fake.
Fake. Wobbles. Dad.
Dad! The fuck you going on about?
Was that Wobbles?
That's Wobbles. That's Wobbles on your shoulder.
I don't know. I thought something.
I thought it was his dad.
Randall?
Just his dad shows.
Where the fuck have you been?
Dad, I was going hunting.
Your mother's been worried sick and on my ass. And
Said you were just going out to get cigarettes.
It's been 6 months.
You haven't cleaned your room.
You're killing your mother. Ma!
But you just see Wobbles like looking at you like, what the fuck you going on about?
I thought I saw something.
You fucking crazy.
I mean, potentially, but that's besides the point.
Man, why do I always get fucking stuck with the loons?
Lucky, I guess.
You know, you do your thing, Rezo. But I'll let you know if I notice anything. Actually, correction. I'll let you know last second if I notice anything.
You're always such a help.
At least I just don't keep my mouth shut. But hey, you know, don't worry about it. It's not like, you know, I've done things to the party yet. Except that goblin. I have plans for that goblin.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll continue my rounds.
Yes, innocent.
No, he's not. That
With
doesn't
that two. With
you
that
don't-
two, he's so innocent.
You don't need it. You can roll a 1 and you know Wobbles is not innocent.
Yeah, I'm just not going to question it. I'm just like, all right, fine. I'm going to do my rounds.
But with that, the night goes uneventfully for you. And if I'm correct, the last watch would be Vin.
Me.
Oh, Arlo.
So I'm in my little tent. That's not so little for me.
You see a big bad wolf crawling up to your tent.
No, but seriously, how do you wake me?
Oh, you're in a tent, so I'll probably just like walk up to the tent and just on the side.
It's time to wake up.
So, anyways, I just started blasting.
Yeah. And yeah, Arlo probably just sees like the silhouette of a giant wolf's maw on the outside of the tent, and so he's just holding a firebolt.
Jesus Christ, what is that?
Are you waking up or not?
He jumps out. I'm gonna roll a wisdom save.
Oh, no.
It's gonna smell like
Okay.
burnt dog hair.
I got 24.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Jeez. All right.
You
Your voice-
okay?
Wow, your voice is deep. Yes, I'm all right. I just woke up, and I suppose it's my turn for watch.
Yes. Just so you know, I thought I saw something out there. Maybe bunnies or more. But you'll be fine.
I'll give him a smile. Just teeth.
But bunnies or more?
More bunnies.
I saw something.
All right. Did anyone else see? Did anyone else see anything during their watch?
Not that they informed me of.
All right.
What a poor old man not knowing what he's walking into.
Oh, he'll be
Damn
fine.
shame.
All right. And you notice that when Arlo walks out, he is not wearing his glasses.
Why?
I'm not even sure if I know what glasses are.
What a
So
Wobbles is just like, man, this guy's just asking.
I mean, you would know because they're Coke bottle glasses. They're pretty
True.
obvious when he doesn't have them on.
Yeah. So Arlo just sits down by the fire, puts his feet pretty darn close to the fire to warm him up, and just starts looking around and trying to keep watch.
If you need anything, just scream.
and I'll go to bed.
Ethan. Luckily, at this point on your watch, you don't notice anything. I'm still gonna need you to make a perception check, though. At this point,
Alright.
I'll give you advantage though, just for your superior dark vision.
Ooh, I got a 21. I'm gonna stay with that 21.
Who knows? But yeah, so pretty much while you're on watch, you just start walking around. At this point, you actually are getting pretty used to just wandering around because there's just these large trails that you notice all these large just beast folk just walking down. That's just left a noticeable wide path. for
Oh,
you
my
just to walk
party.
through. Yeah.
I thought you meant just like there's beast folk walking around in the middle of the night. Like, what?
Well, well, it's not wrong. There has been. There's been a centaur. There's been a lion and a wolf.
Okay.
But at this point, as you're just walking the perimeter, it's pretty much this like large walkway of like tall grass
Mhm.
that like you can barely see over at times.
Mm-hmm.
You're just wandering, but you don't really notice anything for the most part. A few things here and there. You'll probably notice a few mice running around, but that's about it.
Arlo will actually start getting breakfast going. I imagine as he's rather old, he's used to waking up early and just getting the day started.
Okay then.
So he's already had like his rations breakfast by the time all you guys wake up.
That everyone is beginning to wake up at this point. Any morning rituals anybody would like to perform?
A big stretch.
Oh, everything is unseen servants for me in the morning. They'll brush my hair, they'll oil it, they'll massage my back, my muscles, get rid of the aches, and I do my stretches routine. This is like doing like push-ups and going 1, 2, 3, that kind of.
I might hunt for some bird nests so I can make some eggs.
I'm gonna go sit at the riverside. Drink some wine in the morning.
Yeah.
Why not?
If you're gonna do that, Rezo, roll me a survival check.
Damn, there's no birds around here.
A bird right next to your shoulder. Damn, there's no birds.
Actually,
It's on top of your head.
Uther would actually like to try and find some larger game if possible.
Okay then. Roll me a survival check with disadvantage at this point.
Okay.
Not really in a location.
14. Find half a bunny.
Find half a bunny. You find a giant rabbit now.
It's like the size of the
Okay.
sanctuary.
Yeah. You say giant. This is D&D. How giant we talking?
I don't know, like. Okay,
It's a dire rabbit.
It's a dire rabbit. It's just the rabbit from just Monty Python the Holy
Yep.
Grail, just sized up.
Run away!
Not
Shit,
that
who's
bad.
got the early hand grenade?
Nobody.
No one forgot to buy it.
Nobody decided to buy it. Nobody thought it would be useful. Damn shame. But yeah, as you're wandering around, there's nothing really noticeable for a large game. The best thing you really get your hands on is pretty much, I would say, goat, a ram of sorts.
I'll take that. Kill it.
Kill it.
It's tasty.
Check if you can milk it first.
Right.
You don't have to milk it because once it's dead, you can just take the milk out.
That's a good point.
Another sack.
So I will.
Yeah.
More cheese.
That's not morbid at all. Just milking a dead goat.
I will dress it. Though.
Milking a dead goat. Yeah.
So clean.
Or just scare it and faint it, and while it's fainted, do it while it doesn't realize it.
I'll see if you'll be able to milk it.
Drive-by milking?
You can actually
Woo!
get
It's a
the
girl!
milk from it.
Oh, good lord.
So you
Just
got a
clarifying
goat.
it is a female, right?
It is a female goat.
Just clarifying. Okay, good. So after the milk gathering from the felled goat, I will then clean and dress it, skin it, and then lug its carcass back to camp.
You guys just see a bloody Uther coming back with just a goat's body in pretty much a bucket.
Nice. It's a good find.
What
It'll do us in a
happened?
pinch.
You're bloodied. What happened?
Be a hole in a goat, mate.
What happens when you kill something?
Was it a dangerous creature? Should I create a song of this tale?
If you like.
All right, I'll start thinking about it as we travel.
So I'll place it down somewhere and then proceed to wade into the water to clean myself off.
Okay then.
Scrub.
A mighty tale of this battle.
The goat felling.
Oh, you wait. If we're going into combat, if I'm getting inspiration, it's going to be some goat rhyming.
So anyone
Nice.
good with goat?
Oh, yes.
Oh yeah, sure.
Like make jerky out of it or something? I don't know, something that can last a while.
Make some fine meat with it.
If there's milk, we already know how to make mozzarella.
I just
We
went
do?
to the bucket of corpse
Yes.
goat milk.
Okay. Who knows that?
Me.
How?
It's mozzarella.
That does not answer the
I mean,
question.
just saying it doesn't make it happen.
It only takes about a day or two.
Oh, we just made some just last week. It was quite good, yeah.
One more time.
He got
How?
he got 2 natural 20s, guy. That's how it happened.
Aye.
By any chance, does anybody have something that we can tan the leathers with? So it's
like
not the
what?
tanning supplies.
That's a long process.
Yeah, I don't think we have time to stretch them, clean them, set them up, and do all that. That takes.
Well, I
like-
hate to just let it all waste.
And dunk it in
There's
fish.
something else will come and get it. Don't worry.
They'll keep for a while. We might as well like just clean them up and.
Especially since you're going in a higher environment, it's just going to be colder, so
Keep it nice
it'll
and cold.
definitely last longer.
Just make sure to salt them. They'll be fine.
Nah,
That'd be
just
good.
gotta get rid of it. Can't use it.
No.
No. Takes a lot of leather to cover up these long limbs, you know.
Yeah, it's a new blanket.
That'd be fine.
It's a very small blanket.
Okay then. So with all of you pretty much getting ready and having, fuck, it's a. Actually, I'll make that a +3. at that point. You guys get about 4 rations off the goat,
Hey.
plus 1 from the mozzarella you'll be able to make off of it.
Yes.
Hey.
That's for Feek though.
That's for Feek only, though.
Yes.
That's the feek fee.
Well, I think
Wait,
we've dawdled
Feek-
enough.
Is Feek a cheese fiend?
Jeez.
Yes.
All right, fair enough.
As he draws a card.
Shit.
Victory cheese.
Nice.
You guys pretty much pack up camp at this point, and you're getting ready to head off further towards the mountain at this point. Can I get the next individual to roll your check to see what
Ooh.
events happened during this day?
I'll give it a shot. If no one objects.
Go for it.
Have at it.
It's a D20, right?
I've already. Yep.
Oh, dear.
Lower and
Okay, then.
lower.
And with that, I will allow. So, who's leading this group? What's your marching order at the moment?
Who's the good map reader?
Okay, you keep asking that.
None of us are cartographers,
But you
so I
kept-
think like
I
any
mean,
of us could really read
If
it.
Indrid has the map, though, I guess he'd be.
I'll be at the front.
Well, who's got the best survival and good nature and perception?
Not me.
Well, that's no. I'll be at the front. That's fine.
Oh wait, is he actually below me?
I'll go right behind you though.
They're all in different orders. I'll be up near the front too to help out. That's
because that
I have
makes
a
sense.
I have a good vantage point.
I'll bring up the rear.
I mean, as long as the trail's big enough or the area's wide enough, I'd probably be not right next to the party. Probably like 10, 20 feet out.
It's at this point, it's getting a lot more difficult, and this is what's going to add that time because
Gotcha.
at this point, you're starting to make your way through the mountains.
Okay.
Mm.
Where
I'd
the
probably
trail's
be
starting to get
near the
difficult
back or the middle.
to maneuver. So yeah. So at this point, I will need Vindabran to make a perception check.
17.
So pretty much keeping an eye out at this point as you guys are just traveling through the mountains now. You will notice what looks to be actually trail or footprints along the trail that you're currently traveling up on now that you'll start noticing.
Oh, good. Not ours.
No, not
Right,
definitely
okay.
not yours. It's a place where you haven't walked before, so you hope it's not yours.
Just checking.
Because then shit's starting to get weird.
So it may be fair to assume that this is the last group that went looking for danger.
What?
I guess these prints right here
What prints?
in front of your face.
Oh, look at
Oh,
that.
is he
Down
falling
below.
off his horse?
Oh, I can see them.
No, you two up. Well, the thing is, this might this is the right tracks. I think we're on the right path.
That's good.
Wait, didn't you say that there was another set of people?
Wait, what?
Yeah. Well, I mentioned it all last night
You
before
did,
you
you
all
did.
went to sleep.
You said that. How many were there? 2?
I imagine once watches start, everyone goes to sleep.
Oh, I was out.
No, I said before I did my watch, I would run out.
Yeah, he did the patrol when he saw
Oh,
that.
okay,
And
okay.
we had the whole spyglass, magnifying glass discussion.
I assume it was like during your guys' like 4 hours or like so of just like
Set
getting
up.
camp set up.
All right.
Yeah.
So this could be the crew that you saw. I suppose, Uther.
Potentially. I mean, I've never met the last group.
How many sets of footprints are there?
2.
2? Were there
I
only
think,
2?
Does a
Uber?
guess.
Was there 2 or was there more than 2?
From what you remember, there was a group of them.
It
You
was-
couldn't exactly count out how many. You're not sure. You know, it was a little bit more than
I
4.
wouldn't.
That's
say
for
there
that's for
was
counting how
just
many.
2.
For
Probably
that
more.
survival check of just checking the traps or tracks, you think this is probably 6 sets. So about
Ooh,
6 people.
party about the size of ours.
Oh, okay.
We
so-
loot. Have we gone in a circle?
Well, considering these are footprints and not hoof prints,
Are we
And
going
there's no
giant.
giant one.
Well, these are a lot smaller than your giant kins, though.
Definitely not my footprints, that's for sure.
Do these actually look like footprints, or do some of them have claws or six toes?
These look like footprints.
Okay.
All right, and they're going in the same direction we're headed, or away from us?
At
Or...
this point, they look like, for the most part, as far as you can see at the moment, we're the same direction you guys are going.
So, Ufa, you said that you saw them heading up north, not the way we're going. The ones that you saw?
They were going the way we're going. They were just detouring a little bit.
Well, that's fair. It might just be worth keeping your head on a swivel, just in case they could be long gone, or they could be right around the corner. And I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna have Limelight with me and give him a big hug and tell him to calm down a little bit. It's nothing to worry about.
Man, you fucking keep up coming up to me and just grabbing onto me like this is not helping my situation at the moment.
It's fine. It's fine. No worries.
For some reason, you saying that it's fine like this makes me think we're gonna all die, man. You're not helping right now.
All right. Well, you're doing a fine job. Don't worry about it.
Poor Limelight.
I'll be fine.
It's okay. Don't worry.
But at this point, you guys continue onto the trail a little bit further, and at this point, you guys finish your 8 hours of traveling, setting up camp for the night for the most part, and getting everything ready to go.
Mhm.
You guys do, unless you say otherwise, you're pretty much keeping camp up for the most part the same way.
Yeah.
Now the difference is at this point, Uther, unlike being in pretty much a nice like tundra grassland area at this point, it's pretty much you guys are starting to get into the mountains, and there's not a lot of room for you to run up ahead and everything like that, and it's a lot of gravelly paths.
Darn it.
You could probably scout out a little bit ahead to keep keep an eye on the perimeter, but
Yeah, I'll do that. I mean, as far as I can go and just check out, see if there's anything untowards or really out of place, and then make my way back.
Okay, give me a perception check then.
Okie dokie. Ooh, come on, roll 20. Perception check. Oh, hello.
Okay then. So this is one of the things that catches your eye, because one of the main things I would assume you were checking while running up this path was keeping an eye on those tracks that you followed up.
Boost, definitely.
And as you get up a little bit further and the trail starts changing from dirt to a very light gravel, and then eventually you get to a heavy gravel area, and that's when you start losing their trail at this point. You're not quite sure where they went, but one of the things you notice is you're either going to have to pretty much take a very long path around, or you guys are probably going to have to climb up this very steep gravel slope at this point.
Okay. So I return to the group and be like, slight problem, boyos. All of the tracks as far as I can go, and they seem to vanish on some gravel or some loose slate. And the terrain doesn't look too fantastic, especially for me.
But it's not four-hoof friendly.
I mean, unless you want to see a centaur skid on his ass all the way down a mountainside, probably not.
Though the imagination is nice, we do have horses too, and I don't think we can take them up there if you can't go up there. Because you're way more capable than they are.
Aye, granted.
Oh, Limelight, he didn't mean you. It's okay.
And that guy's got arms. I don't.
All right, so, well, Uther, what do you suggest?
Well, that's entirely up to the group. I suppose we could go through and follow them, or we could.
Get through? Is there a tunnel?
When you were describing it, Spaz, am I correct in assuming it was kind of like a ravine or a pass that one goes through?
So for one of the paths, it is kind of a ravine. It's pretty much you're going through what looks to be a valley, or yeah, ravine would be the best word of sorts, which has what seems to be a stream that's pretty much carved the path a bit of ways. It's definitely a lot more narrow, but you guys would be able to get the horses down there with ease.
I'm picturing where Mufasa died.
Kind of, yeah. Think of
kill
that.
hole.
So kind of like an somewhat okay passable crag going through the hill or the mountain. So we could go through the crag, or we could go up and around. May take a wee bit longer, but I don't know, safe or quick.
We'll have to go, I guess, the route the horses can go. It's Ressa. What was your squirrel's name again?
Demon.
Wobbles.
Wobbles. Can Wobbles scout up there, perhaps? Because my greatest concern is someone topples a boulder on us while we're traveling.
Oh, I could toss Feek up there too if you like. Feek, what do you think? Come here.
Boss, look. As agrees to, let you throw me if it's necessary. I think that's a little bit overkills.
Well, just up onto a graceful landing is what I'm talking about, not into the wall.
I don't know. A slide of gravel doesn't sound so graceful.
Well, actually, Feek, was it? I can actually make you invisible in case there was anyone up there. They wouldn't see you.
Merry Christmas.
He's going to pull another card.
No, he has to complete that task before he has to get a victory.
Vin, can't you make the ground safe to walk on?
If it's more earth than it is gravel.
That's pushing the limits of mold earth at that point, or
yeah.
Okay.
Usually when it tends to be more rock, there's only so much that I can push around.
I knew it had something about difficult terrain, but
you could probably like
make it
move the gravel out of the way with it, but it's still a very difficult.
Wait, hold on. Vin, you can move dirt? How much?
Oh, sure.
How much?
About this much at a time.
At a whole size.
Magically?
Of course.
Oh, that's impressive. Wait. If you can do that, can you make a dirt ramp?
It could take a long time. My specialty is more holes than it is ramps, but I mean,
Right, I say we just go through the ravine. And there's a lot of us, right? We all seem
That's
to
fair.
have some sort of way to defend ourselves, at least if we are ambushed. Which, if we're following these blokes, they probably got ambushed before us, so they wouldn't be expecting another party of heroes to be coming so quick after.
No, they went up the ravine. They're above.
Right.
How do you know that?
You just said that.
No, I said they either went through or they went over.
Oh, I thought you
The
said
fact
it looked
that
like they were going over.
No, I said I lost the tracks in the slate, so I can't tell if they went through or if they went over. So we either do one or the same. So if we go through, we could get fucked from above, or we go up and I get fucked by falling down.
Well, to Indrid's point, I think we are more than capable to make our way through. As long as we keep our wits about us, we should be okay.
30.
And yeah, talk to Wobbles. Get him up there. Get an eye. Please, that was rude of me.
yeah, I'll ask Wobbles if he's okay with that.
Give me a persuasion check.
Guidance.
Guidance. Sure, you get guidance.
Why'd you give him sentience?
I mean, what's the harm in him going up there, honestly?
Okay, then I'll do it.
All right.
I mean, it'd be safer.
Though, here's the thing. You know that thing I asked you last time that I said if I died, you gotta turn me into?
If you die, I'll turn you into it.
Nah, when we get back and whatever you have, I want you to work on making me that.
Yeah, Wobbles. Only, I will, only if you listen to me for the rest of the adventure. Deal? You'll be helping me. I'll be helping you.
I'll consider it a deal this time. You're getting better at negotiating, kid.
Little squirrel cheek to the.
Is the pooch all right?
They have their talks all the time. Nothing to worry about.
Are you sure? I just heard him make a deal with a squirrel.
Yeah. Wobbles is a bit of an asshole, but I mean, he serves his purpose.
Just looking at this
Only if you knew what
looking squirrel.
Only if you knew like what Wobbles was saying.
Right, mate. I wouldn't ask too many questions of the squirrel. Pro tip.
Wait, how do you know about the squirrel?
I know lots of things, mate. I'm a paranormal expert.
Wait,
Right.
Wobbles is paranormal now.
I mean, if you're
No,
talking squirrel.
I'm gonna
No.
walk faster.
Oh wait, you guys were setting up camp for the night.
I'm gonna go on watch.
Okay then.
Finally, he volunteered.
Walks away.
He volunteered
That's
his
how we get
tribute.
him.
Excellent.
Yeah, right. I'll be back in 2 minutes.
Okay then.
Right, does Wobbles need a boost?
Wait, we setting up camp or are we actually going through?
No, I would say you guys would need to set up camp. The horses need time to rest, especially in this terrain. And plus, you don't know how rough that ravine is anyway, so it's probably best for them to rest anyways.
Does anyone, before we settle down, want to test the stability or how loose that slate could be?
I
I'll
mean,
do it.
I'm the latest.
Right.
No offense, Arlo, but I'm afraid if you took a nasty spill there, you might break something. I can make my way up. Test it out.
38?
You do look nimble.
I am quite nimble.
Yeah, when am I doing this thing? Now? Later? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, to keep watch
Okay.
so we don't get attacked.
Got it. Got it. Okay then. And with that, Wobbles is gonna disappear.
Good night.
Wait, is that... Where'd he go?
That fucking
Told you not to
squirrel
ask
just
questions,
vanished.
mate.
But it just disappeared.
He needs rest too.
But
Fart in the wind, he just...
yeah, he did. Is he? Can he hear us?
No, I don't think so.
Where'd he go?
Back
Now,
to
what a
where he
better
was from.
question. Where did you find him?
I summoned him.
Now I have questions.
You summoned him by what process?
This book, and it talked about familiars. I bought it off a trader. There wasn't much in the book. The pages were kind of ripped, but it worked in the end.
Did it
and-
involve a blood price?
I mean, a chicken, but that's most magic.
Chickens
Is
are most
it?
magic.
I don't know.
The power of chickens.
Chickens are very powerful,
Ah.
especially on the full moon. And some about
I
the
lose-
water.
Something about the winter solstice and druids. And
I lean into Arlo and go, he calls himself a wizard?
No, I'm a blade song.
Oh god, he can hear me still.
I mean, you weren't exactly whispering.
I leaned into Arlo! That's usually a
Sorry, I
hint
didn't hear
that
you say
it's meant
whisper.
for one person.
Yeah, Arlo's hair is blowing with the volume.
Right? I was like, you could lean into someone but still be shouting at them.
I didn't hear you say whisper. Sorry.
That was like a,
Hey, you're a wolf guy.
yeah. Pointy eared.
Right. Well, let's settle down. It appears we may have some excitement tomorrow.
And will make his tent and settle down for the evening.
Okay then.
I'll
Can I
make
do my
tent
wolf
next to
spider
Arlo's.
thing? Too cold.
Too cold.
Meh.
Too much. You need to rest. You guys are kind of in a harsh environment of traveling at the moment, and you've been walking by foot for a long time. So
Yeah.
you need as much rest as the horses do at the moment. Everybody else has just been kind of sitting around.
Yeah, that's fair. Are we still near the river?
No, you guys are
Long past it,
ways
okay.
Yeah, you guys are a little bit of ways away from a stream, but that's further up ahead at this point. Okay, and Indrid, you were attempting to climb this.
Yeah, give it a shot. See how stable it is.
Okay then, give me a dex save while climbing.
If I can help you out with that, if you like,
I
Give
would
you a-
love.
I can give you enhanced ability.
I would love that. Would be
Just
much
kind of-
appreciated.
Does enhance ability help with saves?
I'm saving throws.
Oh, saving throws. Is that what you're doing? Oh, I was just gonna try and help with your dex checks.
What about a hammer, piston,
not
some
saving throw.
rope, grappling hook?
I can give you some guidance on the way. I'll give you a little smack on the ass.
How about a trebuchet?
Okay then, like
D4.
Plus a D4.
Yeah.
that's
I've never used.
guidance only is for ability checks.
Yeah.
Oh shit, spaz.
Oh, that's, I keep forgetting we're doing saves.
Yeah,
Sorry.
resistance is saving throws. But as you start making your way up the path at this point, like it's definitely loose, but like it's not too difficult for me. Like you climbed out of difficult places in comparison.
Would I think that the giant, the centaur, and the horses would be able to make it up here without too much trouble?
You would think those that aren't really fleet of foot would have a lot of trouble, especially those of the larger folk. They would most likely not be able to keep
All
up
right.
for most of the part. Their weight would just be working against them.
Right, mates. Taking a look at all this up here, I'm not thinking that we can bring the horses. It's too unstable.
Alright,
That
so
makes sense.
ravine then.
I would imagine, unless we want to abandon our friends and the horses.
We thought there. How about me and the giant go through with the horses, and those who can go up top and keep a lookout, cover 2 bases.
Are you saying we split the party?
I mean, we'd be within line of sight of one another, and
Oh, of course.
How high are the walls of this ravine?
Good question.
It's definitely a good walk at this point because it's not only steep, but it just goes on for quite a while, from what you can tell.
So eventually they are quite deep.
Yeah.
Okay. So we really wouldn't be able to help them.
No.
Like eventually you couldn't just climb down if you needed to.
Yeah, from what you can tell, these are 2 separate paths because they both lead somewhat in a similar direction, but one is a lot longer.
Yeah.
Easier terrain to follow though, and this one's a lot more of a shortcut for the most part. If you're just climbing through the hills.
I think we'll be fine. We're a pretty big party. Like, not too much is gonna fuck with us. And if something does, it would have fucked with us whether we went this way or the other way.
all right. So if we're all gonna go through the ravine tomorrow, would you like me to be up front? No offense, I just seem like a bit more equipped.
Sure, with all that armor, of course.
That's if none of you have any.
Oh, it's fine with me. And me and Arlo will be right behind you.
What?
What?
Don't worry, he'll be great.
Right, mate. I will be at the back then. Good luck to all of yous.
Well, it's often the one that's in the back that gets shafted first.
Exactly,
Well,
mate.
there's no safe places, but hey, we're here for the adventure, right? Let's have at it.
So I can go in front, and the giant can go behind. So we've got the biggest fellows boxing everyone in. So if we do get attacked from either end, regardless of top, majority of you will be safe from being attacked from the flanks or front.
Except for fireball.
I mean, you're
we
splitting
don't
hairs
listen.
now, dog.
I like it. Let's go with that.
All right, off to sleep.
Seems okay.
Down I go.
And with that, you all pretty much rest for the night, take your watch, eat your meals, and then the morning comes sooner than you all expected.
Eat your goat.
Luckily, it's quiet throughout the night. Now, I will have 2 of you, whoever you want to decide on who's taking the watch, to make a perception check throughout the night.
I can do that.
And I said I was going to take one, so...
Hey. Not bad. Level 4, guys.
Yeah. So
22 is good in my book.
yeah,
Any day.
then you definitely notice this, but a bit of ways further in towards the mountains, you can hear a somewhat similar sound, especially considering you recently experienced it, but you hear what sounds to be the clattering of large rocks being jumbled about.
I recognize that noise anywhere. Rez-
Boulder Bowl.
Rez, remember Feek's little buddy, Dirk? Oh, he's sleeping. So yeah, we were at the other day.
So he just talks to
Who are you
himself.
talking to?
The horse,
I
Limelight.
forgot we were asleep. This is during the watch. Yeah, I totally forgot.
He just starts talking to Limelight. Man, I'm fucking trying to sleep.
Limelight, it's okay. Don't worry.
Man, what's up with you?
I just woke you up to say, don't worry.
Yeah, hold that.
Strokes
to sleep now.
Shakes them. Go back to sleep.
Back to sleep now. It's okay.
Poor Poor horse. He's not getting any time to rest or anything. Poor bastard.
I'm gonna eat him.
What are you talking about? You're gonna make some wonderful glue out of him.
Sovereign
You
glue.
done?
Sovereign glue.
Savo.
That's scary stuff.
That's unicorn glue. What are
Yeah,
you
it
talking
is.
about? Okay then. With that, Indrid, you don't really notice it. You just hear what it sounds to be clacking further down the mountain at this point. That's about it. You're not quite sure what it is. You think it's stone hitting more stone, but you're just not sure.
Do you have dark vision? Do I see anything?
No, there's nothing sight-wise that you can see at the moment. You guys are pretty much at the I wouldn't say
Mm-hmm.
you're pretty much at a cliffside right now, at near the bottom of the mountains, starting to make your way through it at this point. So for anything else that you're trying to see at this point, it's has elevation or it's just deep within that ravine or something of that sort.
Neat.
Woo.
I will keep an eye on that and finish my watch.
With that, the night passes for the most part uneventfully. With all of you waking up, some of you having a harder time than others.
Morning.
Good
Hey,
morning.
that it is.
Good night it was.
Well,
It was a good night.
okay.
Good and calm. A little bit chilly though.
Not just gonna do the stretches, and then we'll be ready to go.
Are you cold, wee one?
You know, the circulation's not quite what it was, and you notice he stomps his feet a lot, as if to try and get them warm. But nothing I'm not used to.
A blanket if you need.
Just this bloody goat carcass.
Oh, it's an actual blanket.
It's a tauntaun. Climb inside.
I'll keep you warm until the rest get here.
Arlo will
yeah, go on.
gratefully take the blanket.
It's way too big for you because it's for a giant wolf man.
Oh, yeah. Just like,
So in terms of order, Uth is just going to stow his halberd along his left flank, and then he's going to swing out his shield and equip his warhammer.
Okay then. Go on.
And at this point, I'll tell Rezo to maybe
It's my AC a little bit.
keep an eye out for the Cyclops ones.
Good thing they're here.
It sounded like there was some boulders being shuffled around. Could be wrong, but
Well, mate, I didn't sign up for Cyclops.
neither did I. But here we are.
Should we try and push them off the cliff again?
Well, I guess if we're down here and they're up there, there's not so much pushing, more pulling.
oh, let's not pull the giant monsters on top of us, shall we?
Not so much on top of us, but down on the ground near us, so that we can, do a thing if we need to.
Right, I agree with Grandpa.
Thing is, they're quite keen on throwing the rocks. Squished Feek's buddy not too long ago. Something similar. I could be wrong, right?
Wait, what?
You remember Feek? You remember Dirt? Yeah, but he just kind of, one of those.
I wasn't sure if I was dead yet.
Is anyone good at disguising things?
Not
I mean, from a
giant
distance, it looked
centaur.
like
Not a giant centaur. 4 horses.
What if we made
Let's
something
just
above us?
let's just do
Above
it.
the ground?
Okay then.
Let's just do it.
At
Yeah,
this-
we're gonna have to go anyways. There's no stopping.
Yeah.
Can't
at
get
this
up top.
point, wobbles will reappear. What is that?
got bitches.
Okay then. So I checked, the gravelly bits up there. Nothing up there for the most part, though. There's a lot of movement last night going on in that ravine. Watch yourselves.
Stay up top. Let us know.
You really want me to not be away from you guys? I'm good with that, because that means I won't get popped.
I mean, like, within thought range.
I would like to dismount and lead my horse on foot.
Yeah.
Nope, we ride.
We ride.
We ride, Arlo.
I want to
At a
collect as many
full-
boulders
at a
as I
full
can.
gallop
Too.
through the canyon.
But no, yeah. Rave is ready
Not
to
bad
go.
idea.
He's cast prestidigitation on his gauntlets and on his lower leg chaps to keep himself warm. He's got his fancy silk wraparound. He's good.
All right, pomp and snobbery aside, I'm going to go stand at the very entrance of the ravine.
Okay, then. So with all of you getting ready to move in there at this point, you guys start marching at this point into there. It takes a bit of time. It's a bit difficult at first to make your way in since the opening is not the best, but it does open up pretty wide further into it at this point. Plenty of walking space for you guys at this point, and you can comfortably maneuver around with your horses in a group.
Oh, this is
So
not
you're-
that bad.
Yeah. You will notice once you guys get a bit ways in a few hours, it's less the part of the cliff sides being surrounding you. They're a lot further apart at this point, though there are a few small parts where you can see pretty much a little cliff face there that you could probably think that would be a good spot for like an archer to set up on, if anything. Besides that, nothing notable. But with that, let's have some fun.
No one spotted the danger. Damn
Wait,
you.
what?
What are you talking about?
I have no idea. Oh, there we go. I was gonna say because I'm in darkness.
It's a big map. Okay, then.
All right.
Have full reign as you guys start making your way through at this point.
All right. Left or right? Left or right?
Lead the way.
So, are we gonna stay kind of like in a skirmish formation or tightly packed?
No, we'll be pretty close to you. Just head her up. Following you.
I can't grab me token.
Why is your token not working? It's not connected to your sheet for some fucking reason, even though it's supposed to be.
Everything is moving.
Fuck. You guys should all have access to the.
Yeah.
Please leave the horses to where you guys are at. Because you guys are expected to be leading the horses, so don't move them elsewhere.
Let's see. If I drag my token onto the field. All right, I can control a token that I've dragged onto the field.
Odd.
There we go.
And
There it was.
Raider, as we enter the ravine, you feel Arlo turn ice cold for a second under all the blankets before he goes back to a normal temperature.
Are you okay?
Yes, just I think there was a breeze that just cut right through me. But I'm fine now, though.
It was like an ice cube between the legs. Not pleasant.
Menopause. It's a bitch.
You may want to talk to a doctor about that.
It was from you.
No, that'd be ridiculous.
Do you see anything up there, Uther?
I mean, I'm standing right here.
But can you go direction?
All right. I'll just go forward then, shall I?
I'm with you.
5.
Move as you will, though. Move a square piece at this point.
30. I'll just move my full 30, just a normal walk.
Okay then.
Right, no, still see nothing. Still see ground. Still a few shrubs, I think.
Let's just push through.
All right, I'll move about here in total.
Okay then.
Just, yeah. There we go.
Finn, you coming?
Brian, you're muted.
I'm on my way. Limelight's being a pain in the ass here.
Rear guard.
Serious PTSD moment.
Yeah, he's really not having it. Come along now.
So what do you think? Cross the river, take that little gap, go across the river? What?
Well, if we're out of the narrow pass of the ravine, I'm gonna holster my shield and warhammer and bring out my halberd again, and wait until everyone catches up and kind of see what they want to do.
This way or this way?
Who's got the map? Do we have a map?
I don't think it's that detailed.
Follow the river.
We're taking a shortcut.
Oh, could we actually like inspect for the footprints of like are we on Earth or terrain that could potentially pick up tracks again?
You are on a bit better terrain to pick up footprints. So
I would
I'll
like
take a look for that.
Have everybody that's actually keeping an eye on the area, which I would think is most of you, make a perception check at this point while
Hey.
traveling through and everything like that.
Here comes a nat 1.
Could I tuck into survival?
Ooh, nearly 2.
21 for Arlo.
Perception check.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I told you. I told you it was coming.
Okay then. Dread, Rave, fucking not paying attention.
No.
I guess there's more important things like
Just leading us horse singing.
Yeah, like cold halflings between the legs. Betwixt the legs.
Trying to figure out what rhymes with goat.
I got boat.
Boat.
I'm on a boat.
And float.
And Arlo got a 21.
And coat.
Okay then. Okay.
Smoke.
So Vin, and you'll notice this at the back, but a bit of ways on, you'll actually notice what seems to be the small traces of a very thin line of smoke in the air.
From our vantage, would it be northwest or south?
It would be,
just based on the map.
Yeah, currently where you're at, it's actually a little bit of ways ahead. It would probably be about southwest-ish of your position.
So we're looking for this. We're looking for this mansion, but are we just assuming that this track that we're following, this lot is the right way to go?
The ravine's the closest, safest way we can go, since we couldn't climb the top ledge.
And Arlo, you will notice as you're kind of looking around to the horse at this point, looking down at the ground, you will notice what looks to be traces of footsteps along this path over here, though very subtle. Looks like they were, well, or they attempted to hide them.
I'm not seeing a ping.
Oh. Bloop.
Well, how about that?
I got north and I got south.
Purple ping.
Does anyone see it?
I do not see
Are you on the GM layers pass?
Oh, we must be.
I might be on the GM layer. Hold on.
This is also a very big map.
There we go. Yep. Okay, so they went south. Alright, it looks like there was some bodies who...
One square at a time there, Dylan.
Yeah. It looks like there were some bodies who crossed the river and took the south path.
So that might be our best bet then, I suppose.
Does this river look deep? Or does it just look like a thing?
So, notice it's not very deep, though you'll notice these are what look to be rapids at the point.
Ooh.
So, it's a bit of a pain.
I want to avoid those.
Loose footing at the very least.
The last
Could be
thing we need is an injured horse.
South sounds good, right? South? Mm-hmm.
Hey, let's go.
All right. Anybody need help crossing this quick flowing run water?
I am going to take a running jump.
Okay, then.
I have no idea how to make a horse do that, so I'm going to be walking.
That's not something to do when you barely know how to ride a horse.
Yeah.
Then you'll be able to make it with a running jump.
So I'd be able to clear that, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll just go here. Makes sense for where I was lined up. Or I can just maybe move out of the way.
Okay, then. Vin.
Yeah.
Can you stop your token right there? So as you're making your way through the river at this, or the stream at this point, and just like slowly walking through it, leading Limelight through, I'm gonna need you to make a deck save.
Or Limelight.
Oh no.
Oh no, not Limelight.
No, I need Vin to roll a deck save. Not Limelight, luckily.
Yeah.
Okay then.
You sure?
Token layer. So, Vin, as you start walking down the stream, you'll notice your leg gets pretty much falls right into what looks to be a hole and gets stuck.
Oh my. Can I push Limelight kind of up onto land?
Yeah, you'll be able to get Limelight the rest of the way onto land at this point, but you're notably stuck in the river.
Oh well, this isn't good.
You're right there, big guy.
I'll be okay. Carry on.
Just
Just start trying to yank my foot out.
Rizzo, can you, or Uther, are you gonna hold Lime?
I mean, if you just hold him, I can pull the big guy out. It's not a problem.
Oh, okay, you pull.
Hey, give me a hand.
Like, just gently go into the area, and I just like reach out, and then I just start backing up.
Yeah, then.
Halberd reach.
No, I'm not gonna hook him with my halberd.
No, like if he grabs onto it.
It's like, hang on while I just
Grab me right
implant
here.
the beard
Right
of
in the
this
meat.
axe into your neck.
Hold on, you don't need that arm, right? Good. Now Vin could hand you his tree.
Yeah, that'll work. I mean,
Oh yeah.
so what would you like me to roll for that?
So I would say that would be a athletics check on your side, and Vin I'll let you roll an athletics check. Okay,
25.
yeah. So Vin,
Ooh.
pretty much at this point, just roll me a strength saving throw with advantage.
Come on, druids.
16.
Okay then. With a bit of
Sorry.
with a bit of effort, it takes a bit of time, but you're eventually able to just tug him out of it. With just how the stream is running and how the hole set up, it kind of causes a bit of a vacuum with how the water runs into it, just kind of sucking you in. But you eventually get your leg out of it.
Thanks for that, Ufa.
Though
No
you
problem.
do think if one of the horses got stuck in that, it would have been bad.
That could have been real bad, yeah. I don't know how all the rest of you lot with the tiny feet missed this big old hole here.
We didn't walk on it.
Keen observations.
I mean, I jumped, so
That's good thinking. I'll think next time.
Is there a stick over there somewhere that you can use to poke the ground? You know, test it.
I mean, I just use that with my weapon.
Okay, test it. Do your weapon test. We'll stick behind you with her. I'll follow you.
Hold on a minute. Are we going back over, or are we fucking going?
Keep on going. We're going.
Right, all right
That
then.
way.
Onward we go.
Prodding the ground for no reason.
Did I tell you that there could be a pit?
That definitely could be a bit.
Oh wait, Dylan, your token doesn't have sight,
It does.
does it? It just said,
Your
it says
horse
on
is
my
upside
side.
down.
You're right.
It says your thing doesn't have sight.
He had a glitch.
Okay
It
then,
just-
can I have Uther and these three stay right there, please, for me?
Oh boy.
As you hear a
Shite.
above up on the cliffside up here, a bit of ways up. As you'll notice this boulder start to teeter and make its way down towards you guys. I'm gonna need all four of you to make a dex saving throw.
Do I see this as?
Oh, you see what you see.
Can I attempt to shoot the boulder with an Eldritch Blast?
That will not stop that boulder.
Well, in an attempt to help them
Oh,
and assist them
shit.
Oh!
to give them advantage.
Nah, it won't
Okay.
stop it. It's too much math.
It's a bigger boulder. Gotcha.
I have fallen and I can't giddy up.
I got an 11.
A deck save for Rave, and then
Now
a deck
when it comes to Rave and Arlo,
Arlo.
I need you guys to roll that horse save first because that's more dependent on if the horse fails. Then I need to save from you guys.
Okay, let's see. Well,
Okay.
Horsey rolls a 13.
13.
Unless he has
They
a.
probably have decks.
Do they have decks?
I'm looking at the amount right now to see what it has.
Probably at least one.
Maybe 15.
Where the hell's writing horse at?
So who are the four people you said?
It's the horse.
Am I the other one?
Yeah.
Okay, then a riding horse is
0
1
dex.
plus the dex. It's 1 point away.
Oh.
Okay.
Horsey.
Well, I got an 11.
I got a
Okay,
13.
Damn. So as you guys see this boulder just coming down at you guys. Okay then. I can't move it. Why can't I move it?
Varkish's dex curse is fallen.
Now then. Since you're now going to be hit by it at this point, you all get another dex save to see if you can avoid it, get at least half damage from it.
Right. Do we have do I have a time to take do something, do a spell?
Reactions probably.
This would be a reaction if you have anything off that point.
Even a bonus action?
Yeah, this would just be reaction because the first
Okay.
save was pretty much if you were able to adjust yourself out of the way in time. This point, it's just to try to avoid being completely crushed by it.
So
Could I do
horse
it?
goes. Ooh, 18 for horse.
You get another deck save as well.
Even if it's for nothing, Vin's gonna mold Earth to try and put like a speed bump in the way.
Oh, and 16 for me. Okay.
Well, say that.
Arlo got a dirty 20.
Ooh,
Dirty 20.
Just quickly,
17,
the horse
16.
behind me, did it fail its deck save?
Yes.
It passed its second deck save, but it failed its first.
Okay, could I just instinctively kick it to make it fucking bolt backwards?
At this point, you kind of need to get out of the way yourself because you're
Sure,
about to get
no
hit
problem.
by it as well.
So deck save. Oh my lord.
Oh no.
Okay then.
Ooh.
Deer in the headlights. I should have played a deer instead. So, oh shite, that's an impressive rock. Oh bollocks.
Your next character can be a deer.
Right?
Maybe a satyr.
Screw that. My next fucking character is going to be something that flies.
Okay then. Oh.
Oh, wow.
So for all of you that passed, that's half damage.
Okay, so that's 16.
I just get
Luckily-
slam crushed.
Luckily, your ass just gets fucking just completely smashed by that boulder. For the rest of you, you guys were luckily able to dive off of your horse in time.
Ooh.
Though sadly, if I'm right,
He's
that
not
will-
dead. He's just really hurt.
I am just very much hurt.
Really?
Well,
Fighting
the
horse has-
horse is 0.
Yeah, horse is down.
The horse is dead.
No, he's not dead. The horse has 13 hit points. It passed its
Yeah,
deck save.
it took
which means-
16.
It took 16.
Yeah, 13, 16. That's not double.
No, half.
Half of 33 is 16.
It's
Does it get
crushed.
death saves?
It's crushed by the boulder at this point.
But
It's an
Mounts
NPC. It doesn't get
mounts
death
aren't
saves.
PCs.
Yeah.
It
Mounts
doesn't
are
fall
NPCs.
unconscious.
any NPC that reaches 0 is dead. Ooh, that might be hard for
Well, mounts.
escort missions. We're gonna be screwed.
Where's Feek?
I mean,
Yeah,
unless you have any
Feek's just
Revify
like it.
spells.
Beak is on Rezo, luckily.
Do you have any Revify spells?
That won't heal
But
the
pretty
horse.
much,
Not at
but
fourth
pretty
level.
much, you guys just see the horse just get pretty much. I wouldn't say flatten as pretty much the boulder just slams into it, pretty much breaking its legs, and what you would assume most of its ribs, as pretty much a few of its legs gets pinned under it, and it's just stuck right there. At this point.
Mhm.
Covering Limelight's eyes.
Wait for Pete to go by and
Now
say,
he's screwed. Game over, man. Game over.
I knew it, man.
Actually,
We're
I'll,
all
need
dead.
I'll make a wisdom save. For
Don't you? With advantage because I covered his eyes. Come on.
Jeez.
We'll see.
I heard the bone crunching, man. You can't cover that.
Oh,
no.
good thing, yeah, good thing you had advantage because that was a 1.
Ooh.
He's being held by a giantkin.
Yeah, like he's fucking panicking, like, oh fuck, man, it's all over now.
Get a hold of yourself, Limelight.
I'm fucking coming for us.
Ow!
Get a medical. Get a medical.
Somebody. Uther, get over here. You okay?
I am
You look
going
bad.
to attempt to stabilize them.
I'm not
Limping
dead.
heavily. I'm like, shit.
None of us are down.
Oh,
Attempt to strangle the lion.
Oh, that was really painful. I've taken considerable damage.
Does it look like anyone's up in the tree line?
Tree line.
Or rock line or whatever's up there?
I'll help Arlo stand up.
Oh, I can't see. There we go.
I need medical assistance.
Or was that a trap? That was
yeah. Can we investigate the area to see if there's signs of that having been triggered?
Yeah, I would say at this point, as you guys were looking around at this point, you will notice, pretty much for the most part, after looking around, you didn't notice this at first. Luckily, not all of you passed through that area, but you'll notice somewhat under the boulder, you'll see a very thin line of probably dried intestines, just made to string, just pretty much tied up to here with a stake right here, just waiting to just pretty much trip this and cause it to collapse.
Right, mates. Now it's personal.
At this point, though, roll a perception check.
I need help.
I'm gonna pass the perception check as I'm going over to start curing or do a cure wounds phone.
Okay, then.
Second wind. Yeah,
I will be
12.
doing that.
Okay, then. So at this point, Indrid, just considering the whole situation at the moment, you hear footsteps, a lot of footsteps, and a lot of the questionable talking in the distance at this point. You're not quite sure, you don't understand the language, but you do hear talking in the distance. And
I'll just be
pretty
using
much
my time to cure myself.
sounds to be individuals making their way towards you right now.
What'd you say, Spaz?
Pretty much for the most part, you hear what seems to be footsteps and also voices to a language that you don't recognize.
Are you sure about that?
What languages do you understand?
I speak. I have to go to D&D Beyond because I forgot to transport that over.
Oh, another 7. Look at that.
You're gonna heal your fighter there, maybe? You know.
That's what the druid did. The druid went to heal you.
I got 7 healing for Uther
I
as I go
speak
to help you up.
Common,
Thank you.
Elvish, Infernal, Sylvan, and Thieves' Cant.
So I went from 52 down to 20, now to 27.
You don't know it.
Damn.
Cool. I'm gonna draw my sword and ready an Eldritch Blast and shout to everyone, we have company on the way.
Is second wind a 1d10 plus my
Your
fighter
fighter level. Yep.
Yes.
1d10 plus fighter
Okey-doke.
level.
Nice.
Right.
1d10 plus 4.
Watch me absolutely cock this up.
Get some.
Healing's healing.
10.
Nice.
14 healing, not bad.
Fuck, what level are we? We're 4, right?
Yep. So you're
Yeah.
up to 41.
Nice. That's better. I've
More HP
rallied.
than I do.
Now, at
Can I-
this point, all of you would be hearing heavy footfalls coming from down here at this point.
Carla's backing up a little bit.
I am readying a hand axe to yeet at one of these buggers.
I'm gonna ready a spell as well.
Carla will ready a firebolt.
I'm sure it's apparent, Spaz, but as soon as they turn the corner, I think we're all just gonna unleash our bullshit.
Yep.
Firebolt.
Limelight, you stay right there.
No attempt for negotiation. It's just going into bloodshed.
Oh yeah,
Boulder?
now it's
Yeah.
now it's personal. Yeah.
It could have
Dude,
been like,
makes me
so
bleed my
sorry
own
about
blood.
that.
That distance, they
Well, they're well within range. We unleash hell.
Oh,
they're
they're-
within range, and you're within range of them at this point. So it is going to be
Oh, yeah.
now initiative.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Oh, so do we get to release our held actions before we roll?
Yes, I just want your guys' initiative before.
Okay. Right.
Fuck.
Oh,
Wow.
Oof,
Dylan,
not much
how-
better.
You didn't
Not
click
much
on your
better.
token first, Dylan, but yeah, like fuck.
Oh, my bad, Spaz.
3d10s. Let's do.
Do you want me to re-roll it, Spaz, or
Just click on it again and then readjust it to what you rolled.
Does Finn's horse get a roll?
No.
I'm pissed.
I'm holding on to him still because I feel like he's gonna run.
fuck the horse?
Mold
He's
earth
got all our
around-
shit on him.
Mold earth around his reins. Keep him tied to a rock.
Ooh, good idea.
You are welcome. Patent pending.
Okay, I might do that instead of throwing something at these guys. Or I could just unbuckle the things and just let them go. It's only a matter of time.
Hey,
Wow,
use that
you are
range.
such
It was
you're an
only a
optimist.
matter
He's not wrong. I mean,
It's yeah.
If they die, we get to eat them. Don't let them go.
I feel uncomfortable.
Hey, you said you're an omnivore.
Is
Yeah,
that,
but
is that
it's-
cannibalism at that point?
But that's like a human eating,
A monkey.
like
Right?
yeah, like a monkey. It's like that's
Lots
just-
of people do.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
but they're wrong.
Depends on whose eyes you're looking through, my friend.
The correct eyes.
Hey then, at this point, you guys get the surprise
Whoa.
round on these guys. Yeah, I'll say you get the surprise round on them. You were holding your actions.
I was gonna say we weren't very quiet.
Hand axe, yeet.
Firebolt, yeet.
16.
17.
Who are you guys?
Mold Earth, yeet.
Front bottom is who I'm shooting at.
I'm nailing this one. Top left. Yeah, that one. Yeet, yeet.
Indrid, you only got one bolt at this level?
4th.
I've only got one
Wait.
level in Warlock.
Well,
It's based on your
Matter.
total level.
Yeah, Eldritch Blast.
But fourth will still not have a double, I think.
It's 5th,
Nope,
right?
not till 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Okay then. So, question, Uther, is that disadvantage on that one?
I think it
I'm
would
not
be
too
for hand
sure.
axe.
It's disadvantage
Yeah.
with a hand axe.
2060.
15. It still hits. It's just that's something to keep track of. As you
Oh, okay.
hurl up.
Right. That's good because I was a bit unsure about the distance myself.
Okay then. So Rezo, you hit. Uther, you hit.
8.
Idrid, you do not hit. 8, 5.
Right. Oh,
This top guy.
wait,
Poor
my
guy.
turn. Oof, I got a 13.
13. Okay then. That will just barely hit. Which one are you shooting?
Probably the front guy too. Just Carlos jittery and bloodied.
Okay, make your roll your damage.
8 fire damage.
Suppressing fire.
Hey, as you just you know, do this guy bad.
Bye.
It's the best kind of way.
Okay then. And with that, that's all your guys' surprises at this point.
Rave, you got one?
Well, Rave was not going to cast anything on them, but he was going to cast the enhance ability on himself. And he's going to choose the Bull for Constitution to get that extra temporary hit points.
Yeah.
Top of the round, as these guys are they weren't expecting that, to be honest.
Or
They honestly were probably expecting a deer or something inside in the Deathfall trap.
Well,
But you
fuck
know,
'em.
Sounds like a them problem, not an us problem.
Right.
and with that point, with that orc right there,
We're John Wicking them. They just killed our horse.
guess that's how it goes. What's the range on that again? Okay. So the one down here, number 2, is gonna blow a horn for his turn.
Shit.
Welcome
Don't
to
like
sound
that.
effect. Or it's just the kazoo.
Okay then, and who's within range at this point? You and you. They're gonna have disadvantage on this attack, but they're gonna hurl javelins at you.
Ooh, I can steal
Fucking
them.
damn it, Spaz. Again with the javelins.
Would you rather have
Best.
boulders?
As you see these two
Kind
javelins
of.
just fall short, just like in front of you guys. Possibly
Nice.
a warning shot, but their face doesn't say warning shot. You're not completely sure, honestly.
Hmm.
I think they're just shitmates.
Their main shot failed. Rezo, what are you
Same
doing?
one I shot before.
He's dead.
I missed.
with an 8.
You're shooting at a corpse.
Oh, no. I shot it at the bottom one. They shot at
Oh.
the top.
3.
Okay then.
So that guy, but I missed, and then I'll pull out my sword and back up a little bit, and then end my turn.
Uther, what are you doing?
What is the dice rolls for a javelin?
The dice rolls for a javelin would be a D6 plus strength,
D6 plus strength. Okay.
and it's 30 feet. So I think it's actually the exact same as a hand axe, if I'm correct.
Okay.
No.
30-60, I think.
Yeah.
If not 20-60.
A hand axe is 20-60, where a javelin is 30 to 120.
Ooh.
Okay. So you said the javelins fell short and just landed in front of us, right?
Yeah, they're about here.
Right. So I'm gonna quickly trot forward, snatch it up, and just return to sender.
Okay. Make your
Dig it.
And what's the, oh shit? What was the dice roll?
Just roll hand axe. Because if
Right,
I'm
I
correct,
can
the
do that.
damage is the exact same.
Mhm.
D6.
And
Just the range is
hand
different.
axe.
That will hit.
Not rolling great.
That'll hit him. That will hurt him. Not feel good.
Me no feel good.
That definitely did not feel good.
Okay, dokie, and that's my turn.
Okay then. Arlo.
Arlo is
Oh, a
going
lot of
to.
blasting. Actually, where you're currently at, it's pretty hard to see what's going on considering there's a lot of large individuals in front of you.
Yeah, I figured as much. So he's gonna come around. 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25, hiding behind the cat. And I imagine I can see at least this guy. Luke.
That would be a hard shot because that's a pretty big boulder right there.
Oh, I didn't see the boulder.
Yeah, that would be like 3/4 cover, honestly.
All right. In that case, I'll go for a number. I think that's 4 down here. The guy all on his lonesome.
Still has cover where you're currently at. There's
Where
that
is
boulder
this
blocking it.
boulder?
Right here. It's what crushed the horse.
It's the horse, essentially.
Oh, okay. Oh, I ran the wrong way then. Well, say la vie. I will reach out my hand and say, Ignis Ferrat, and I will try and firebolt him. This will be, are they both 3/4 cover?
These ones over here, yeah, they're both 3/4 cover.
What about the green 4?
Green 4 is complete cover with the boulder right there.
Then I'll go for blue 1. That will be 24.
I think 3 covers just gives him a +5 if I'm correct. So that's
Yes.
it.
But he takes a whole 2 damage.
Woo!
Ooh, a singe.
Got him.
Dem D10s.
Not a good.
That'll end my turn.
Okay then, Vin.
All right, I'm gonna saunter up over this way. Take out one of the big old rocks that I picked up earlier and just toss it over at this lat. Looking at disadvantage probably, so off we go. Oh, 22. Yeet this big old boulder at that guy in front.
Think about it though, 3 damage. That's like a cracked skull.
That's pretty bad, honestly. That hurts. That hurts a lot. Okay then. As you just throw one of those boulders right at his head, just go pop.
That was like the smallest one I had. I got bigger ones in Stowe.
I got
No
bigger boulders waiting for you.
No
fool.
worries. That was my warning shot.
Damn it! Everyone's out of range. Okay, I'm gonna have to use it. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash down to here, draw my rapier, and attack. Let me check on my
Good sneak attack with your class.
Hmm.
No advantage.
I've got some swashbuckling stuff. I'm just reading over.
Can you do sneak attack at the moment?
I can.
No
yeah,
one's
I
within,
don't.
no enemies within 10 feet of him.
Yeah.
Aside from
Oh,
the one he's
that's
striking.
That's right.
And
Forgot
yeah,
swash.
I have the swashbuckler upgrade too. So it's actually an enemy. As long as the enemy is within 5 feet of me, I can do a sneak attack.
Yeah, just got a hit.
Does that matter on allies being near you?
14.
I think it's just enemies.
I think 14 hits. I don't think they're armored.
Yeah, because
They're not very well armored. That will hit.
Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Don't.
7.
No
You get
sneak?
sneak attack.
Oh yeah.
Six.
2d6.
Well,
8.
he gets a 12.
There we go. That's a rogue.
It's never fun when the AJ's on the player's side.
I'm not used to being a rogue. It's a whole new game now.
And that will just take him out.
All
Stab
right,
him.
so I will gain 5 temporary hit points.
Fiend Warlock.
you have any movement left?
I do.
Probably
I have 20 feet of movement left. I'm gonna move up to this guy and engage him, and that will be my turn.
Okay then. Rave.
All right, Rave and his kind of, oh, it's on. He's going to now go and run. He's going to go 5, 10, 15. As he gets to here, he's then going to say, jump the horse! Woo! Jump 10 feet. 25, boom, land there. 30, as he gets there and lands, he scoops down, finds a rock, improvise, fling it at the target that's right next to the rogue.
You're right behind me.
Yeah, I'm going to fling it like an arc, Bing.
Okay then. So with that, and sadly, he gives you 3/4 cover, but it also counts as 3/4 cover trying to shoot past him.
If you dink me in the back of the head, you're going to get a hoof in the nut.
Well, it's going to hit you right in the ass.
16. I think it'll miss, but...
With 3/4.
That will miss him. But like, it looks really cool as you you landed, you just did a roll and you just chucked it as it just flew right past the orcs, just like, yeah.
I'm trying. Now, does it look, do I feel like our friend here's about to charge or anything like that?
What,
Me?
this guy?
Yeah, you. No.
Uther.
I mean, I will be moving. I don't know.
Can I come along for the ride? That's my thing. Can I come along for the ride?
Just look back at him and go, no.
And that's my turn.
No inspiration for you.
Okay then. So let me just double check this guy real fast. Okay then. So he's gonna use his bonus action, and he is going to scream out, as he's going to pretty much say something in Orcish that you don't understand to the orcs, pointing at the blue one, as he runs up to him.
These are strange.
Well, translation,
strange
something in
things.
Orcish is dirty. That's it.
Dirty?
Yeah, something is dirty.
He's fucking weird. Kill him.
He has a feather in his hat. Shank him.
Okay then.
Oh, what the feather.
And then he's
Story of my fucking life.
And then he's going to swing twice at you.
Yeah. Oh.
Okay, the first one, 14.
That will miss.
Second hit, 25.
I would like for that to miss.
Shield.
I
Wouldn't
don't
know.
have anything, but I would just
warlocks
like
don't
for
get
it to
shield,
miss.
so shit.
Sounds like it hits.
Well,
and he
one of them
hits
does.
solid for 15 damage. Oh fuck.
Oh my jeez.
Okay.
Thank you for that 10 hit points. God or Satan, I don't know.
Daddy.
Dad.
Sugar
Thanks, Dad.
daddy.
No. Genetic.
Okay then. And with that, that's his turn. And at this point, with pretty much... Oh, it's actually at the top of the round now. Yay.
Hey.
As... I'll add the next one in. Which they rolled pretty low, but yeah. So you guys hear more footsteps coming from up this way at this point. But... You just killed that guy's friend right there. Idris. No.
You hear them coming from which way?
Here.
Up here, flip side. And
Okay.
this orc in front of you, he looks pretty badly wounded. He's been scorched a couple times already. And he's just going to bring up his great axe and just swing it down on you. And does a 23 hit. Take that as
Yeah, that'll hit Spaz.
Spaz, you know our tokens. You see our blue numbers. You know. You know it hits.
But it's always nice to ask for the viewers.
It is nice to ask.
So that will be 13 damage. Fuck, they rolled.
I'd rather it not be 13 damage.
Jesus, you took 27 in one.
Would like it to be an axe that gives me health.
Oh, wait, no, that was... Oh, does he get 2 attacks or 1 attack only?
I think only the boss gets 2.
Same fucking team, AJ.
One's gonna move right here, and he's actually gonna throw a javelin at the centaur at this point, because you know what? They got the blue guy surrounded at this point.
2 equals surrounded.
I mean,
They got the big guy on him, and that's a 22. Holy shit, they're rolling good. Though they do have advantage this round, so.
Yep, well, 22 will hit.
Well,
That will be 9 piercing damage as he just hurls a javelin right at you like. Hurrah!
No problem.
He sent a javelin to his friend. He's gonna send one to you. And with that, that's his turn. Rizzo.
I'm going to cunning action dash.
Oh god.
Right up here.
Yes.
Then,
all the squishies in one place. Love.
Oh, maybe. I'm going to go for this guy in the gut.
Oh,
And it's also going to be a green flame blade.
that's a 1.
And you ruined my charge.
Sorry. I'm not out of movement speed. I
Do
can
you
still move.
have advantage?
Yes, pack tactics. So long as one of my allies is within 5 feet of me,
Ooh, special
I have
race.
advantage.
Yes.
Which is why I stood there, not.
Okay then.
Half breeds hold the line.
He's not.
Does that hit?
That you're hitting the big guy.
Yes.
That will not hit.
Oh.
Excuse you, Spaz?
Shit.
I shit, indeed.
Would using my card allow me to get one more d20?
Re-roll it if you use your card.
I'm going to use my card. I'm definitely going to use my card.
The card says
22. That hit.
Sadly, his AC is not that high. I wish, but you hit him.
Perfect.
Damn, I almost avoided that sneak attack.
So that extra 5 goes to the other guy standing next to him.
Okay.
And I did not roll my sneak attack damage. Oh, weird. So that's another d6 to the bottom guy. So that. So 11 to the guy I stabbed, and then 5 to the guy standing next to him, because a green flame blade.
As you just stab into the guy in front of him, as you just see the other one that was pretty much not really cutting off, but just getting into its face. You see this guy, you just stab into him, and it's a solid stab. It's like you just feel it just stab into him, and he's just gonna turn and look at you as you just still like right there, like.
I'm gonna use the last of my movement to flank him, just because I don't want him looking at me.
I like this little blood splatter thing that keeps coming up. Huh?
That's when you know
Cool.
when I've reduced damage, and it should do a blue effect when I heal them.
Ooh.
And that is the end of my turn, as I'm about to get hit.
Charge!
Indeed it is. And is it my turn?
It is.
Yep, it is your turn.
Hey, and I will.
Hey, that's what horses eat.
What?
You said, hey, and I said, that's what horses eat.
Right. Okay. So, whatever. God.
Right.
So I charge in, full on galloping, halberd, and I will make my attack. And seeing as I charge, I will also kick out with front hooves as well. So let's see if this will.
It'd be cool if you were like half centipede.
Just hundreds of kicks at the same time. Does 22 hit?
That will hit.
And that would be 12
Oh!
damage. And my hooves, 11. That connects.
Would he not have advantage because he is being flanked by like 20 different people?
Not advantage, we do bonuses, right?
That was the other one.
Oh, okay.
We have no idea what Spaz's world holds.
Oh no, it's pluses.
Okay.
It is pluses.
Yeah, it's,
So-
it's a +5 to his attack roll at this point.
16 misses, though.
Yep, that will miss.
Oh, still 12 is still pretty good.
Hey,
And
You hit
I
him.
would like to mark him as well.
Okay then.
So as the halberd spear pike point sticks in, he shall be marked.
Okay then. I guess we'll just mark you now.
Thank you for drawing that away from me.
Arlo.
Most welcome.
Yeah, so we hear footsteps coming up here. Am I able to see what's going on, or?
You can't. You wouldn't really be able to see anybody until their faces are literally just, or they're standing at the edge of the cliff at this point.
All right.
Pretty much the main standing point that you can see on the cliffside is right where the boulder was actually hanging at.
And how about high up is this cliff?
It's about 30 feet up.
Good to know.
Throw me!
Arlo will get a little closer though. So he'll come 5, 10, 15, 20, go about 25 there.
Get behind the boulder.
Yeah, there's a dead horse.
Get on top of the boulder. On top
Get behind the dead horse.
He kind of is. I'll get behind the dead horse. And shot wise, does this guy get cover from basically my friends?
He does get cover from allies. That's how range attacks work. So.
Okay. And this guy's good.
That's about half cover right there. Just with the boulder right there.
Man. Okay, I will try and.
Angles are a little bit screwy right now.
Yeah, I'll try and. I'll take care of the big blue one. So. Borders cover. Here we go.
No, that's the best blue. I thought, not the big blue.
Well, he's still big.
All right,
There's
that's
big blue wet things.
18 to hit.
+5 on his AC.
Now with the cover, I think.
You just so Uther, you just see this. I'm assuming it's a firebolt, correct?
Yeah. So Ignis Verrat, you see just like this spark of golden fire shoot out from Arlo's fingers.
Uther, you definitely feel the heat from that one as it just passes by you, like.
Oh, Arlo.
Hey.
That's me.
All right, how big is the boulder?
So big for you. Like it's the size of what it's.
No, not that I want to pick it up. That I want to maybe crouch behind it.
It's about as big as one of those cyclopses.
Okay, so I'm just gonna step over to it and.
You could definitely get half cover. Actually, you might be able if you stand like right over here. You could get like 3/4 cover.
Just nudge the dead horse out of the way.
I'm expecting to actually keep an eye up on the ridge and hold a spell.
Okay then.
And with that, that'll just be my turn.
What spell are you holding, and what are you?
I'm gonna hold a nice knife for anything that peeks over top.
She's gonna pop somebody. Okay then. Indrid, what are you doing? What do you got?
How's this guy looking that we've been stabbing?
He's taking them like a champ.
Okay. I'm not gonna use my spell. I only get one. So I am going to bonus action disengage. Cut this guy off. And attack.
Nice.
Attack! And luckily there's no enemy within 5 feet of you. So you have advantage. Or you get sneak attack. Is it advantage or you just get
sneak attack?
I get sneak attack.
Okay, that will hit.
Okay. So
Full
damage. And then sneak attack. Shit. All right, so 12.
Oh, really?
No.
And then I'm going to move back over here, and he does not get an attack of opportunity because of fancy footwork.
Also, disengage lasts all round. All
It does.
Really?
Yeah. Once you disengage, you cannot get opportunity attacks.
Oh, I thought if you attack after using it, it cancels it like most other bonus actions.
That's not in the book. It would make sense, but it's not in the book.
And that's all that matters.
Okay, then I guess. Rave
allows me to save my bonus action. Yeah.
All right, Rave is still like in this whole 6 seconds. He's not stopped moving. He's still running. He is going doom, 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 doom all the way here. Finally getting to there. He turns and grabs his fist and goes and go, "Come here, you!" And he's gonna do a fist attack first to hit the guy.
Fist him.
He's gonna claw. It's basically claws, but 19.
That will hit.
All right, and then he's going to do 6 of that as he then uses his bonus action to grapple him.
So
He's already dead.
He's already dead? Oh, fine. I'll grapple a corpse. I'll be like, you're going to throw you. We're going to throw you.
Get some cover.
Oh, sure. Shield. Extra shield.
Okay, then.
But I'm grappling him, so I mean,
Mate.
I have improvised weapon. This guy can be my weapon.
He's crazy.
Right, mate. You wanna start flinging the corpse around? He's scaring the kids.
I'm gonna hit one motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Limelight's just going like pale, just losing all the color.
Hopefully
He-
that,
he's
that
been
mold
tugging
does
at the
hold.
earth. He's like, no, no.
I'm gonna feel so bad if he dies.
Oh,
Knife it, you giant!
Yeah. Unfortunately, they're not near each other, but it'll still count.
well, there's
Fucking
more coming. I have a feeling.
Oh, ye of little faith, there are more coming.
They are coming.
That's your experience from old age. They're just coming.
There's always more.
As with the held action, I presume the first one I see is just gonna lob it at there. It's an 11.
Ah, but did they see you?
I wouldn't say that would be a surprise or
Darn.
anything like that.
They're ready for combat at this point
Mhm.
because the horn was blown and everything like that. They might not know where
Hit or
he's
miss,
at,
the thing
but
still explodes.
it does
Yeah.
explode.
Woohoo! Blowy.
Is a
Say,
dex check. Yeah. Dex save.
that's a 19.
Oh,
That saves for sure.
Damn.
so
Oh.
nothing happens, man.
That's the sad
Is
thing
that
about
is that
ice.
that's not half damage, is it?
No.
Yeah.
No. You basically lob a grenade up there, and they have to dive for cover, though.
Hey, you caught them off guard at this point. Now, only 2 of them has their actual turns left, and that would be 1 and 2. So who can they shoot at? One is gonna take a shot at the blue boy. Javelin at you. Do you have anything that would give me disadvantage?
His rakish good looks.
I can't possibly hit him. His looks are so stunning. I must have hurt my
I'm
guys.
stunned!
If I wanted to use Fey Step, is that a bonus action or a reaction?
It's a bonus action.
In that case, no.
Okay, then that will be 8 damage as you get a javelin in the leg.
I'm in pain.
I need 1 more, and then I'll Ace Ventura you.
It's in the bone. It's in the
Oh.
bone.
Ah! Ah!
And for number 2, who it's gonna be a hard shot for either one of them. He's gonna attempt to shoot at the giant because honestly, I don't think they would notice you, Arlo. You're so small and behind the boulder. The giant.
Compared to a giant, yes.
Yeah, compared to the giant who just threw exploding knife, he's gonna attempt to shoot at you, which I would say, considering the boulder size, and I'm assuming you're like crouched down
Oh, yeah.
next to it. You got like 3/4 cover, so that's a +5 to your AC. So what is that?
16.
Oh, that's just.
AC's 11?
Okay, so the downside of playing a Giantkin is they get a -2 to their dex, but they get a +2 to
Yeah.
both con and strength.
I have 9 dex for the record.
That will be 5 piercing damages. You get like a javelin in the shoulder.
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh, oh no.
How much did you say, sorry?
5
5.
damage.
Quite sure.
And
No,
that
this
will
is
be
a
their
giant.
turns. Okay then. Who the fuck is he gonna kill?
Are they still up on the cliff ledge?
Oh yeah, they're just standing there at this point.
Getting javelins ready.
They're not the smartest, but they're thinking at this point, considering that guy's down here and they're up there, probably they're hoping that, you know, you guys are probably gonna either A, go down or run away. Which looks like the possibility for one of you.
I think you
As-
got the turn order messed up, Spaz.
Did I? Who did I miss?
Because you just. Oh, wait. No, never mind. Sorry.
Okay.
He added a lot of things to it.
Yeah, there's a lot of things right now going on.
Yeah, my bad.
So this guy's gonna bring around his great axe towards you, Thur.
Okay.
He's gonna make 2 attacks. That'll be a 17 and that'll be a 22.
Both meet.
Okay, both meet.
Is this how high was this clip that they're on?
30
For
feet.
the record, 30 feet. Okay, thanks.
Okay then. So the first attack will do 13. So, and I believe that one just that one just hit. And the second one will do a 21. Fuck.
I'm sorry. It does how much damage?
21.
Okay, well, I'm down.
13 and 21 got you down.
Yeah.
Actu- When I come around to your turn, you will not have to be making death saving throws.
Okay. Ooh,
Okay then.
what the hell?
Orcs' turns. They're all dead. Rezo, you just see this guy just bring his axe around and just fucking just take down the centaur as he just collapses.
Fuck. I'm going to lock eyes with the cat and sort of look like, can you get over here quickly? Is it possible I can hold my attack until the cat gets over here?
The cat's right there, unless you
But
want.
he's not within 5 feet of the bad guy. Is my problem.
You can hold it.
But I can hold my action though.
You could hold it, yeah.
Okay, so bonus action, I'm going to start humming, and then I'm going to hold my attack action for when the cat gets over here.
Got it. Okay then.
Okay.
You're unconscious.
Rave,
Arlo,
get over here.
You see, you see the horse collapse at this point.
And Arlo's going to start running.
Oh look, a moving target.
5, 10, 15, 20. Let me do a quick measurement of my stuff. I got it. Yeah. Arlo's feeling brave. He's going to come to there. Yep. And he is going to go ahead and twin spell blindness. And he's going to do it on, well, actually, he doesn't need to. All of them are 30 feet up, so there's too far away and there's no one else on the ground. So he's just going to normal blindness this guy.
Okay then.
Constitution saving throw, DC 14.
That will be a 12. He's blinded.
Yay!
All right. And then I can't do that because I had to cast a spell. So that's all Arlo's got.
And if I'm correct, blindness is a concentration.
It is not. However, he does get a check at the end of every one of his turns.
That's good to know. Okay, Vindebrand, as you see the small one just go out and just start casting some interesting magic.
What was it? Oh yeah, Oscorojos is the incantation for that one.
Okay.
I'll stand up, probably get on top of this boulder and jump onto the cliff face.
Nice.
And, be shaped into a giant wolf spider. And use whatever remaining size or speed I have to spider climb up to the ridge.
Use 20 of your movement. And as the wolf spider, what do you have?
40.
40. So I'd say you have about 10 feet left.
Okay.
15. Like quarters, or not 2/4, 2/3 of your movement. So you can move a little bit further up at that point.
Yep.
And you got 15 feet. You jumped. So yeah, you don't have much further to go.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to attack by that time anyways. That was my action to be shaped. But
You definitely confused him because a giant literally jumped towards that wall and disappeared. Okay, Indrid.
Okay.
What do you do? You see guys up here.
I'm
You see
going
this guy
to
down here.
bonus action dash. Is this elevated over here?
That is elevated over here.
All right. Would I be able to see down to the guy without having a disadvantage for range attacks?
No disadvantage from that. You'd be able to shoot at it if you just, yeah.
Clearly. Okay. So I'll move up there. Turn down, look at the guy, pull out a small twig that has been struck by lightning,
Ooh,
Witch bolt.
and witch bolt him.
you have advantage. Oh.
That will miss.
Fuck. Okay.
Damn. Looked pretty cool though. You just walked up there and just shot lightning out of a stick.
And then, seeing that fail,
Which move would
I'm
you
going
use?
to phase step over here,
Okay then.
and that's my turn.
Okay then. Rave.
All right, moving around here, keeping that one, dead body in one hand. My other hand reaches over, grabs Uther, and just goes, "Oh no, you ain't down yet. You're coming right back." And he's going to do a Cure Wounds at level 2.
Oh my god, we have a healer.
2 of them, but one of them's a spider at the
So you
moment.
heal for 8. I rolled a 1 on one of my things, which sucks, but
All right,
still.
well, thank you.
Yeah, and then I'm going to use a bonus action on him and going, it's like, hold on, it's good. Mighty Uther slew a goat, fierce and large, the size of a boat! And I'm going to give you an inspiration die.
Yes.
Thank you, I think.
You can use this to increase your AC by rolling it, or you can use it to increase your normal hits and all that normal stuff.
That will be
D6.
useful.
Potential vicious mockery, mattering on how you feel about that, right? Okay then. Now for the orcs on the edge at this point. So 1 and 3 are going to start hurling at. One's
Oh,
gonna.
wait a minute. I had a held action.
Oh, you did. So you
When the
move,
cat got
make your
there.
attack now.
Yeah, cat got here.
Sorry about that.
You have advantage because he's blind.
Ooh.
21.
Already had advantage, but you're good.
Does a 21 hit?
That will hit.
Awesome.
You got problems if a 21 doesn't hit. I'm gonna be honest with you.
True.
Well, yeah, technically it's 26.
14 damage.
Yeah.
Guess so. Bring up his HP. I need to adjust the game. Why are you being so mean, roll 20? I think roll 20 has actually lagged out for me, guys.
No.
No.
Whatever shall we do?
We
Okay,
win.
I'm back.
Yeah, we just win. They all die. We win. The horse
We
is
win.
back.
Oh,
Wait,
And
where did
somehow that
Uther
made me-
go?
I don't know what happened.
Oh boy.
Uther died.
Drag yourself
No,
back on.
Just fucking disappeared.
He's pulled the wobbles.
He just vanished into nothing.
that's how my
Okay,
heals
then.
work. They pop you out for a
you
split
just-
second and bring you back.
So you got blink kills? Well, wow.
The blink follows me.
Okay then.
That sounds completely pointless.
So Rave.
I still have a body
okay,
right
so-
behind me, by the way. I'm still gripping onto that guy.
I'll give you the benefits of a shield.
Hey.
Well, I still have a shield. I'm just saying I have a body in front of me, which I'm guessing is more
Yeah.
cover than shield.
You either could use a shield or a body, considering it takes up a hand. So I'm just saying.
Yeah, I was just using him for cover.
But that will be 1 towards Rave, 1 towards Rezo, and then 1 towards Arlo.
Okay.
I wonder where the hell that Vindebrand fuck went.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay then. Oh no, Arlo.
I got, was it a nat 20?
Huh? It was a nat
My
20.
AC, it was.
Yeah, it was a nat 20. Though actually, he rolled a natural 1 on both damage dice, so that's a total of 5 damage.
Ah!
Oh, God, what a waste of
Uh,
20.
Rave, what's your AC?
18.
18. That will hit, even with the plus, for 5 damage as well.
Oh, okay, that's not too bad.
And for Rezo, what is your AC?
17 because I'm humming.
That will miss as the javelin just
I'm
flies
good.
short.
I still have my bull strength.
And now for the blind berserker. Woo.
I'll just be growling right behind him.
Okay, then as he's just gonna be swinging around wildly. Now at this point, I'm gonna roll 2d3.
2d3.
Starting with Rave as 1 and Rezo as 3.
Oh, hello.
Okay. And the second wily attack will just slam into Uther unexpectedly. With disadvantage. Let's see what he gets. Okay then. That is a natural 1.
Yeah.
Woohoo.
And then for Uther, that's an 11. so luckily, just it flies past you.
I am prone though.
You are prone, but considering he's blind, the 11 was the base roll he got.
Fair enough.
So it just flies past your head. Is like you get up, is like, what's going on? Whoosh.
Look.
Shit.
And then let's get rid of these guys. They're all dead. They're not coming.
And he
back.
gets another con save.
Gets another con save. That's good to know.
Mm.
Con save. What is he reaching for?
14 is his DC.
That is a 17.
All right.
Goodbye.
You got a round.
You got a round on him.
Hey, it probably saves our skin. With that amount of damage she was pumping out earlier.
Wait. Sorry, I skipped.
You
There's a
skipped
return.
me.
I did skip you because you don't deserve it, you fucking rogue.
Grr, I'm gonna stab him again.
Do it, 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 do it.
Ah!
Hey!
I guess you're a little bit too scared
Ego
to stab him.
advantage.
No, and with a +5.
Yeah.
That's
Arlo.
all right. Having just gotten shanked by a javelin, I believe it was.
Javelin.
He's gonna take those guys on the wall a bit more seriously, and he's gonna look up and he's gonna say, "Patronus tenebris."
I think you skipped me.
Oh,
because,
your thing disappeared.
Oh yeah, because your token disappeared.
Do you remember what your
15.
initiative
He was
15?
yeah, he was right before me.
Right before or right after?
Right after me, right before.
Yeah, because it's 17 and 9.
can you,
There's a
click-
large gap.
Just roll another initiative.
I will do that just now.
Get a 15.
Oh, I know. Do it. Do it. Ooh, better.
And then I will put my number as a 15. There we go. Okie dokie. Ugh. Well, that hurt. So use half my movement to stand back up.
You did go unconscious, so I think your mark did disappear, though.
No. It disappears at the end of every turn if he doesn't strike anything.
Which would
He did have a turn
count.
where he was down.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there you go, Andrew.
So, no, just saying. It's like it's not a
So
concentration thing.
So I stand back up, use half my movement to do so, and I will attack. 17.
+5.
It's true.
22.
That will hit.
Oh yes.
And then I will action surge.
Fancy action surge.
Oh,
That one's a
yes.
hit.
And then
Alright.
I'll bonus action hooves.
Do you have to charge for that?
No, I can just do it. I can use my
Bennett.
bonus action to attack, but when I charge, I can get to do an attack and my hoops at the same time.
That's fancy.
Okay.
It's Prancy.
Kick him in the dick.
And 22.
Oh Jesus.
Probably does kick him in the dick.
It just gets higher and higher.
It's like, this is what you get. Orc dick kick. Bang! So that's a 13 for the first, 15 for
Ooh.
the second, and the hooves do a 6.
Oh, that's a minus.
So I come back with a resounding vengeance.
Combo, bro.
Yeah, that's. Oh God, that's what 34.
I come back, and I am
Yeah.
pissed.
That fucking hurts.
Good, because you hurt me.
Good.
My feelings, now yours.
You know what? I don't like it. You're gonna get blown up now.
There's
Alright,
dynamite.
Random TNT in the mouth.
Blow him up, Arlo. Do it. Use your fireball.
No, I don't have that.
Oh damn.
Arlo comes 5, 10, and he's gonna again do Patronus Tenebris, which is gonna create darkness using 2 sorcery points, which means he can see through it, and he's going to put it right. Let's see if I can get this right on the first try. There, and I'll move it just a bit so I get basically all of those guys. It's roughly 15-foot radius, so I think I got it pretty close.
Pretty good.
That's a little small.
Yeah,
I get all 3 of them.
Yeah,
Get
you
all
definitely get all 3, and the spider
It's
too.
It's gonna be well. Spider has blind sight, so luckily.
Yes, he does.
And then Arlo's gonna just finish running his 15 feet to just the edge of the cliff, so hopefully they lose track of him entirely.
Well, they lost track of you in the darkness, luckily.
Oh no, that darkness is like 20 feet up.
Oh, it's only 20 feet up?
Well, because I mean, it's only a 15-foot
Well,
radius.
they're
and you're 30 feet above him.
up.
Okay.
Yeah, I wish I could be in my darkness, but I'm not.
Jump, Arlo, jump.
Okay, then. And is that your turn?
That is what I got. Yeah.
Okay, Vindabran.
All right. I will spider climb my way up and to the cliff face and take a bite at this one right here, I suppose.
Take
You have blindside. You have advantage.
Come on.
I don't know
Let's
if
take
wolf
a bite.
spiders have blindside.
Or it's tremor
It's 10 feet worth.
I think
it's
all
not much.
I think all insects actually get blind sight.
Hmm.
Okay then. So
17 to hit.
that will hit.
5 piercing, 10 poison on a con save of DC 11.
Con save. That's an 18, so he passes that. Is that half damage? Half as much damage.
Half damage, yeah. So
that
5
10.
piercing, 5 poison.
That hurt. He just got bit by something in the darkness. That's pretty scary.
Yeah. That was the intent. Thanks for the assist. Wait, you can't hear me.
Yeah.
All the clicky clickies.
Idris, what are you doing?
All right, I'm gonna run up to here.
Start blasting.
One more square up. There we go. And I am going to chuck a dagger at him.
Okay then.
Good thing I used the dagger and not something more important.
Yeah, as a dagger flies through combat, like whew.
My buds. Sorry. Okay, in that case, I went 20. A bonus action dash. So I will have 50 feet of movement.
By the way, quick question: Did you mark him again? By the way, Scott, when you did your damage.
Wait.
No, I don't
50
want him to
movement?
focus on me even more at the point.
Well, the mark means that if he hits anyone else besides you, you get to use your
reaction.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm wanting him to probably hit someone else who's healthier than me at the moment.
Well, that's fine. Just unwavering mark costs you nothing.
I don't think you understand. I have 8 hit points left.
What I'm trying to get at is that if he hits another target besides you, next time
All right.
you do it.
Okay, fine. I'll have him marked. If I go down, I'm going to, in my death throes, kick you in the lion nuts until there is nothing left.
How do you have 50 movement left, Dylan? Question.
Cunning action, bonus action dash.
60 total.
30, and you just already moved 25, so.
So I have 50 left. Because 30.
You have
Wait.
30 left.
You would have 35 left. He's
Okay.
got 30 movement left.
On that note, though, I also can't see anything past like here.
Oh no, what's going on with that? Why can't you see past that?
Dynamic lighting?
There's no dynamic lighting. What about
And I
now?
can see you.
Can you not see past anything?
No, I can't
Fog
even
of War
see my token anymore.
May need to reload.
Fog of War.
I did just reload.
No fog of war right there. There's nothing right there. It's just dynamic. There's a wall like right here, but there's nothing right here.
Whoop, disappeared.
Yeah, I can't see anything over and all that.
Borrow your token real fast.
Yeah, I can see all the way up there. Oh, that's not good.
Ignore what you've seen.
I didn't see anything. We're
To
good.
be fair, if I
It's a whole war camp up there.
That was Wobbles telepathically saying, "Hey, look up ahead."
For some reason, your token says it has no sight, which is odd because it what the fuck's up with your token? Okay, how about now?
No.
No?
Does he have dark vision on?
What's up with your fucking token?
It's whatever. Describe to me what I see.
So what you can see up ahead is what looks to be a camp with probably, actually from what you can tell, about 7 tents for the most part, 2 large ones, and what looks to be about a dozen more orcs.
Right. I'm gonna scream back to everyone else. We need to get the fuck out of here. And that's my turn.
Kevin, as you just see a group of orcs just look at you.
Great.
It's like
Hi.
that scene in Indiana Jones. Start the plane.
Okay then.
Start the horses.
Rave, what do you do after getting this new information?
So Rave will keep his hand on Uther for a brief, kind of period, and he's just going to quickly let off one more Cure Wounds at level 2 on him, just while he's doing that. But his eyes are locked onto the big orc, and he's just kind of doing this macho bravado 12 healing for you, by the way. And he's going to try and do this version of staying within the 5 feet and just going, what? What? Huh? Huh? What do you got? What do you got? What do you got? Come on! Do it! Do it! And that's his turn.
I was so convinced.
I will say, roll me a performance check.
Oh, good.
Unless you would unless you rather negotiate to me why I should give you persuasion.
Oh no, performance is fine. I mean, I'm not I'm more of like machoing it up. 21.
Ooh.
Prepare to get squished. And these guys are going to start stumbling around at this point. So I actually
Do they fall?
That's the things I need to roll at the moment. I'm gonna roll
Yes!
wisdom check. So that's a 14, a 13, and an 8. So this guy is gonna take a tumble and actually fall off at this point. The rest of them know where they're actually going. As this one pretty much turns around and looks at the darkness, gets surprised by it, and like stumbles back and falls down at this point, which that's gonna be.
Ooh.
He did.
Ooh. Somebody cracked a neck.
What a way to go.
Oh, he's not dead yet.
He's fucking almost dead.
A leg!
As he just falls down, which luckily damage doesn't end his turn. Oh fuck, that sucks. At this point, these ones are gonna start retreating. Try to.
Spider bite.
At this point, the spider, you will get a opportunity attack on whichever one you want to take that attack on at this point.
Still advantage.
Yeah, same one that I hit earlier, I suppose.
Ooh.
Can it
21.
survive?
Well, it instantly goes down, but that's the thing. It's non-lethal damage with the spider bite.
Mm-hmm. It's fun.
He's just, there now. Okay then. And with that, this guy just doesn't know what to fucking do. He's just gonna go back this way. Okay then. The big orc. You asked for the squish. You're gonna get the squish. So 20 hits you.
Yes.
Oof. You muted?
Am I muted? What?
Or
Well,
you
now
didn't
you're
come
back.
through?
Did I cut out? That's odd.
I guess, yeah. I didn't hear anything.
He, he almost did max damage to you.
Which is?
20
Oh, okay, I'm still up.
on the first hit. And now for the second hit. Which is a miss.
Woo!
He just
Oh,
hears
wait.
from behind him.
Me next.
wait.
Me next.
Oh, I get to attack then.
On your turn, you get to make a special bonus action attack with your halberd that does additional damage.
Oh, right. Okay, that's good to know.
Rezo, you just see this guy just like cleave into. Cleave.
I'm going for the sphincter.
Awfully specific.
Sphincter!
Get him. If he
Oh,
survives
my
this,
boy.
I'll be impressed. Actually, more sad for you rolling shit damage.
Be shit damage. Oh, that's shit
No.
damage.
11.
Where's your modifier? It's
Is my modifier not on there?
Oh, it's
Well,
the
he
6.
just
My modifier's on there.
yeah, it's a 30.
Alright,
Yeah.
14.
I just rolled shit damage.
Don't worry, the centaur will finish it
He's
off.
not looking so good.
That will be
Wow, I rolled shitty damage.
You've got a +5 to hit, and you get 2 strikes with your halberd.
+7 to hit.
Well, I mean, and on top of what your normal hit is, because of us being around him.
Okay. So it is my turn then.
Yep,
Yep.
it's your turn.
Hooray!
Finish
And I
him,
get
finish him,
to-
finish him, finish him. Fuck you. Finish him.
Okay.
Finish him.
Okay.
First one's a miss.
Wow!
Oh my god.
Session 1 all over again.
No, wait. I don't know why I clicked that. That was meant to be my hooves.
Do you want to use your card on one of those halberds?
Yeah, do you have a card?
I do. One
Yeah.
second, just okay. What does it do?
Fucking 2 1s in a row.
That's. I'm cursed whenever I play a fighter. Okay, I'm gonna use. Oh god, I
At
can't
least,
call out
at
the
least
card
a 1 doesn't
beforehand.
completely end your turn, like some.
You
other
can pull the card out now.
Yeah, but I've already dedicated the roll, so I can't say, "Hey, I'm gonna," I've already made the rolls, haven't I?
I mean, he said that we could use the roll at the card after the roll.
Oh, okay. So I will. So to deploy, it's click and drag, right?
Yep, click and drag.
Okay.
Ooh.
That would've
So
been
that
nice.
gives me fire. What do you mean it would have been nice?
Oh,
you
if you
lose
had
one of
hit,
those
yeah.
abilities. Yeah. So you get a or you get pretty much you get to reroll.
Come on.
Oh god.
Another one. Another one.
Well, it's 18.
That will hit.
Hey.
Will it kill? It will.
10.
Are you doing lethal?
He did lethal to you. Just saying.
He did not do lethal.
Well, he tried.
I will do a very code of chivalrous conduct, and I will basically use the flat of the halberd axe to clack him on the side of the head until he falls over, and then stand over the top of him and hold the point of the halberd at his neck and shout, "Do you yield?"
Well, he's unconscious.
I said non-violent.
Yeah, but it's...
I said I'd just clack him till he falls.
I don't want him conscious.
That is a natural 20 on his intelligence check. Oh. He has common. Okay then.
Oh!
Yes.
Oh! Oh. Okay, just let me say this, by the way. You didn't have to use that card.
Why not?
If you read your Cavalier thing, it says, when it deals damage, you have advantage on the attack roll, and if it hits, it deals the extra damage equal to half your fighter level. So technically that would have been a 23 and or 17, depending on which one it was.
Oh.
Which then adds a +5. So if you want to... It's kind of gone, but you know.
I'll give you another card.
Yeah,
then,
another card.
Just because of that.
Thank you, Spaz. I will endeavor to remember that Cavalier rule the next time.
Yeah, that's pretty useful.
Yep.
Okay then. So you pretty much knock him down, and he's like, "Don't do it."
That sounded almost like "Don't kill me."
No, dude. Why? Fucking just slight concussion. Actually, severe concussion.
Fucking kill him.
He yielded.
He did yield.
Are we out of initiative?
You're out of initiative at the moment.
Alright. So wait.
Before I know what the rogue's gonna do, before you even think about coming to shank him, I've got a halberd with reach. Just remember that.
No, I'm gonna go get a sword pointed at this guy so he
Oh,
doesn't
yeah.
try anything.
Yeah, with this guy surrendering, actually, this guy will also surrender.
Yeah, I'll just have the sword pointed at him.
He'll drop his axe.
I will kick it away with a hoof.
Okay.
Now, who's the most diplomatic of the party?
Hello.
We have three.
Well, I mean, yeah.
choices.
Okay, let's just see. Dylan, just from like we've been discussing. We talk about time. What's your persuasion like?
My persuasion is not as good as my deception. It's +6.
Oh, it beats me. So if you have deception and persuasion, then all you, because you might need to use both.
I have both, and they're both +6.
Okay, you
Come
two,
on,
you
he's
two,
so
go at it.
gentle.
I'm gonna sit back and kind of recover after I'm at 1 hit point. One
Let
hit
the
point.
elder- let the elder do it.
Hey,
I don't think you guys are asking for a diplomat, aren't you? Just saying who's the diplomat now.
I thought,
The
this was
record.
like, I thought this was like a table asking who's the one to talk things.
Since I'm still up on top, the rest that were up there have fled. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
The orcs will return, and in greater numbers.
All right. Arlo will come over. All right. Do you speak common, sir?
Well, yes. Vague common. Very vague.
That's apparent.
No, you're doing fine. Pray tell, why did you attack us?
Attacked us first.
No, you threw a boulder on us. I got hit, I remember.
You set off the big buck trap.
Alright. So I would like to do an insight check on the buck trap portion of that statement.
They like jellied deer.
All right, here we go. +5. That is a 9.
I would say you have advantage at this point. He's not much for a liar at the point when he has kind of a halberd at his throat.
18.
Okay, you pass for the most part. It seems a bit odd, but yeah, probably. It's not a very smart idea considering it would just completely, squish it, but
Jellify, yeah.
it kills it.
All right. Well,
I'm not buying it, mate.
It's always
Well-
one.
so, as you can see, you're at a bit of a disadvantage now. Would it be agreeable for you to just escort us through this ravine with no more trouble?
He looks at all the fucking stab wounds from the dozen rogues in your group.
Only 2.
Only 2.
Very thin sword I have.
I guess.
Spaz. During this time,
I would like to shit myself.
would I know? I'm pretty sure this is okay. Can I use invisibility and not break it by pilfering through the bodies without noticing that I'm pilfering through the bodies?
You fucking lowlife.
Okay, so here's the thing. It's not counting as an attack, and you could do that. The problem is for how some of the bodies died, they're face down, so hard to get them without flipping them, which is a little bit noticeable considering.
I mean, he's concussed.
I mean, yeah, and he's I'm just saying, I'm doing this while they're focusing on this discussion shit, and I walked away to sit down, but I'm just like, maybe good time.
I don't know if it's supposed to be the the warrior that you're supposed to be hiding this from, honestly.
I just don't want anyone to see me doing it.
Okay then.
Yeah.
What are you hoping to find? I'm asking.
I mean, I have no idea, but at the same time, if he's surrendering and he's going to escort us, he probably wouldn't look too kindly if one of us was just going, look for the body, look for the body. So I'm just trying to be, I'm showing some tact.
With that said, Uther would like to not overly emphasize the point of the halberd against his throat, but he would peer down at him, and at moments of clarity, as best as he could see, he would probably say something along the lines of, provided that you're honorable, and if you are, I would let you up.
Just you see the processing in his eyes as it's just dot dot dot.
Yeah, I'm confused as well. Are we killing him? Or are we?
Okay then. Thank you.
Is the axe of any importance to you, like a family heirloom?
It's my axe. It's hard to come apart metal things here.
I will take the halberd away from him, and I'll pick up the axe and give it to him.
Thank you.
and I will
Possibly a
step my tender underbelly away from said axe. Andrew, you are such a fucking low life. I know they're orcs, but you're scum.
They're dead! They're dead, and I'm at 1 hit point! God fucking damn it, I'm in pain!
But we technically did attack them first.
Yeah, you did, and I paid for it.
What?
No, that's like putting a bear trap under your doormat and getting mad at someone when they fucking step on it.
Don't come to their house.
But I will take a step back.
Shadow's reaction.
Bro, I say we take this one as a hostage if he's leading us through, and I'll point to the one I have pinned up against the wall.
I mean, I suppose if when we get through, we can give him back as a sign of good faith. We kind of may need to come back this way again on our way back.
By the way, that's my loot. I'm guessing that I'm finding. Sort of
Yes,
thing.
that's just so much you gather.
All right, good. I'll write that down so I can split it with the party later.
Now, pretty much for that gold and such, I would say that's pretty much sellable items for the most part. It's not exact gold, but pretty much things you find on them equating to that much gold value.
Gotcha.
Did anyone inquire what this orcs? Of course, no one inquired what the orcs.
And this is why the sacks are useful, for him to just pick it up and disappears, pick it up and disappears, pick it up and disappears.
So
Uther, roll me a perception check real fast.
Great. This is where I get a javelin in the taint.
Disadvantage. Can't see me, motherfucker. I
guess
know. 9.
It's a 9. You swear this body over here a second ago was facing down, and now it's on its back with like its pockets reamed out.
Huh. That's rather weird. So, pray tell, what's your name?
Marduk.
Well, Marmaduke. Anyway, I'd like to apologize about attacking your people. I think it was unfortunate to say the least. And marmalade. Jesus Christ. And damn it, lost my train of thought. And I think it was we're all highly strung. So please accept at least my apologies.
I whisper to Arlo real quickly, maybe you should offer them the horse as compensation and apology too.
You panic.
Yeah. He's the one who does the shadow stuff.
You're hearing voices again, Arlo. It's not good.
Sir, Mr. Mordick, I couldn't help but notice our horse appears to be, rather dead. If your village wanted to use it for food, that'd be agreeable for us. It's not something we can carry with us at this point.
Oh, okay, then, that would be appreciated, you know. I guess that works out better than not dying and, having more people die.
I recommend you put a sign up next time.
It's true. Dear can't read.
What's a sign?
Alright, I'm gonna just pop on over here and take care of that for you.
Yes,
And-
I do can't read.
I follow behind the giant and I go, hey, Vinny.
What the fuck?
Also, when Arlo was mentioning about pretty much like, how about we give you the horse? And then you'll notice Limelight
looking
just like,
at-
ah, fuck, man! Finally getting
That's why-
rid of me!"
You sold me out, you bastards! That's why I'm walking over to him.
He's just fucking and trying to get away. Like, no, man! You're gonna eat me!
And Arlo's just gonna do just fire bolting a couple times, and he's gonna do boulder trap, and then just an arrow above it pointing to where the boulder fell.
Kidding.
Oh, clearly the boulder wasn't the obvious hint. Maybe you should do it on the other one. That we
I
can
mean,
trigger.
it is a bit redundant at this point.
A boulder is just a rock that is in motion.
It's not a boulder. It's a rock.
What do you want me to write?
It used to be a trap.
Watch out. Warning. Traps.
Well, there's a trap written there. And I imagine they can roll the boulder back up the hill. They didn't climb
What
up,
if we
I
just do
imagine.
warning orcs?
Uh,
I mean, they can't read. That's the point.
all right, hold on. And he'll go over to this hillside over here, and he'll say, Orc, village ahead.
Trapped.
Friendly, ? If not attacked.
I feel like that's anybody. Friendly if not attacked.
Hey, orcs did not get the benefit of the doubt this day. Maybe tomorrow they will.
People stumble across them, know that they're here now, and just attack them in the night. Damn.
Well, that's on their conscience, not ours.
Yeah, that sounds like their problem, not ours.
Okay then. So you guys pretty much for the most part, after while this is chatting, you can see what looks to be a mass of greens in the back over here, just looking at this whole exchange at the moment. As like there's just a bunch of corpses. There's a guy with a sword to his throat, and just like the guy right here, like kind of just chatting with the horseman.
I'll fucking cut him, mate. Don't come any closer.
Very weird. Very weird.
All right, just start walking, Mr. Mardek, if you please.
Okay, then. Let's go this way. Also, watch out for your deers. And you deer man, watch out for the little potholes for the elk.
Doesn't correct him on the wrong species, but nods in agreement.
He pretty much points out all the rest of the water traps, as well as points out pretty much the little opening up here where you guys originally went through being a pit trap as well.
I'm going to do an invisible tug on Vinny's like, Vinny, it's me.
Oh.
You need a bell.
You do. Why have you gone blank?
I'm really hurt. Can
Right.
I ride in like your satchel or on your back?
What?
Where? Yeah, if you need to.
Great, thanks so much. Go. I'm climbing up him.
Is the goblin in there? Is he sharing it now with the goblin?
Actually, Feek has been like hiding behind the horses the whole time.
Ah.
Plus, I don't think that would really work out if he wild shaped with Feek in his backpack.
Mm. Ooh.
But no, I'm trying to take a short rest, and I can't quote take a short rest while walking, so I've got to be
Immobile.
immobile.
Could you use some healing there, Rafe?
Oh yeah. No,
Where'd you go? Come over here.
I'm in your set. If you have a backpack or I'm hanging on your back, you can feel me either way.
I'm just gonna start like shuffling around in my bag, I guess, at that point. And cast Cure Wounds.
You should have a giant fanny pack.
Hey,
At least I'm not at 1 anymore.
hey, his
2
backpack
ones.
is like practically a bobby bag at this point.
Yeah, with a bunch of sharp things.
Technically, yes.
Yeah, with that, pretty much with a few things like cleaned up and everything, and negotiations going over, you guys are eventually led out of the ravine by the poor beaten up Mardek and random orc number 28.
Oh, good. Does it take an hour to lead us out?
Oh, it takes a while.
Oh, good, excellent. Hit die roll.
This would actually be led up as you guys come out of the ravine at this point. Actually, technically, you guys would have to travel 2 days in here, but with them leading you,
This was a shortcut.
yeah.
Aren't you happy I didn't skewer him?
And but with him, you'll luckily not need to roll any encounter rolls, as he avoids all the bad things.
I
Which
think this was the best course of
Yeah.
action.
we were one of those bad things.
Don't go into that cave right there. It has a big lizard with blue scales and lots of legs.
Right. Firebolt.
But here, beware of here.
The here.
That's Frank's place over there.
Oh,
Frank's
Frank.
Frank's
Frank.
a dick. Don't talk to him.
I was gonna say the same thing.
I cast Ray of Frost on his doormat.
You're a dick.
But with that, after 2 days traveling, you guys make it to the end of the ravine.
Okay.
And say goodbye to your unexpected allies or
Hostages.
acquaintances
Okay.
or hostages. Many words for this, but with that, we'll be ending the session there.
Okay.
Hey,
Hooray! We cleared our conscience somewhat.
that's
Still alive for the most part.
5 days and 5 rations.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, minus another 2.
Yeah, am I able to find any food in a ravine?
It's outside of your terrain, honestly.
Especially considering they're having trouble getting deer.
Yeah. Is there anything to fish in there?
I would say if you fish, like, you can get a couple things here and there. Not a whole lot.
Well, the orcs probably might know a better way of getting food.
Their way of getting food is rocking a boulder on it.
Exactly. Set something up.
Well, for anybody that needs it, have the plum berries available as well.
Acorns and pumpkins are also really good, as he just starts eating a pine cone.
Oh boy.
Right,
Interesting.
mate.
His palate is so refined. I
Yeah.
love it.
Eventually, by the way, I will come out of the sack if we're going to be doing 2-day journeys, but I'll be leaving the supplies in the giant's backpack.
The loot.
Yeah, so it doesn't look like we did anything. But I will let him. I'll let Vinny know. Go, Vinny. Vinny, spoils of war in your backpack. Okay.
Spoils of war.
Okay, then.
Give it a little shake, a little jingle.
Yeah.
Oh, all right. What'd you find?
Whatever they have. Weaponry, daggers, gold, crew.
Wait,
ornaments.
pinecone butter is a thing?
Yeah.
And Rezo knows how to make it like mozzarella.
We use pine
never
nuts at the
see-
restaurant I work at.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's weird.
That's a thing.
No, but
That's
yeah,
unfair.
Rave will try to make friends with the orcs and try to make a lasting bond because that's kind
After
of
you
his
fucking
shroud thing.
thief them?
No,
Well-
but he might try to make a connection for travel and might tell him, hey, there's a blah blah here. If you mention my name, they'll probably help escort you through. He's doing that kind of build up during the whole.
Wait, aren't you the one that robbed my dead brother's corpse?
You saw nothing. You saw nothing.
The one that you aren't you the one who say, "Hey, you fuckhead, hit me," as well as while holding one of my brother's bodies over your head.
Yeah, you hit me really good, by the way. But no, it was just trying to get you distracted so that the big boy here could smack you down. Strategy. Beyond compare.
There was no strategy in this.
There was a lot of strategy.
There was a lot.
I must say, I'm really impressed with your muscles. I love them. What do you do? What's your workout regime?
How much do you lift?
How do you do? Yeah, how much do you bench press, bro? Arm wrestle? What arm wrestle for fun? Here, let's do it for fun at night.
Still trying to
Is
get
that, the,
possession
is that the
stats.
sound you make?
Yeah, that's how you strain
Here's
it.
here's the thing. I feel like just Uther in an arm wrestling competition is pretty bad, considering he has like the mass to anchor himself down.
Right. Just yeet them over the table.
Yeah, but I'm doing it with the orcs. Like I said, I'm trying to because you said the lions they like to try and open relations, make trade routes, get this connection thing. So he's trying to see if he can use them as like a benefit of like, hey, come down the pass, guys. There's a orc tribe here. One of the leaders is named this. Drop my name. You'll be fine. They'll escort you through.
If you want to make friends, just ask, see if he wants to find a bush with you.
If that's the fastest way to doing it, sure, whatever. He's not beyond any method.
Well, the fastest way of doing it potentially could be a thing.
Okay then. Well, I will say after your persistent asking and pretty much bothering, at this point he'll just agree to for you to leave him alone at this point, because half the words he doesn't understand what you're saying.
Oh,
but
I'll dumb it down. I'm assuming he's got enough tact to try and be as efficient in the situation he's thrown in to make good business deals.
Andrew, you've won.
You've
Leave
won.
We
him
might
alone.
also have a translator for you. Points over at Feek.
You speak orc, goblish, whatever it is.
I speak Feek.
Speak the language of my people. Me.
I speak me, and that's me.
Okay then. With that, you guys make your way out of the ravine, and at this point, you can actually, in the distance, see the keep Only the silhouette of it on the mountainside up ahead, a bit of ways away.
Hooray! We're halfway there.
How much worse could it get?
Pally cleric duo took out most of the undead.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Yeah, all of us have tons of radiant damage ability, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Can
Why
do
do
a
you
bit.
say that?
So I was collecting up all those moon seeds.
All those one moon seeds.
Well,
Green flame blade.
thank
Stabby
you
stab.
everybody for joining.
I mean, you
and
did
with
get a
that,
good tank.
That will be the session for the night.
All right. Awesome.
Good night.
Yes.